screen. What's up? What is up?
What is up?
What's up with you?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I'm trying to drink some beer here.
Yep.
Trying to fucking gotta figure out how to soundproof this room, not from the interior, but from the exterior.
No doubt. Yeah.
Do some technical shit here.
Yep. And then, are we needing to wait till somebody jumps in?
We can. I don't know if anybody will jump in.
It's just gonna be me and you talking to each other on a microphone, huh?
Isn't that how podcasts work?
Yeah. 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 You're right. Actually, when you say it like that. Yep.
So, this is the first. It's the first podcast in a while, first stream in a while
For me.
for me.
Yep. First time in a while.
First beer drinking stream. I've been doing a little gaming here and there, shit like that. Trying to figure out how to make the game and the stream work at the same time without it being all.
You started making
Choppy.
money at this yet?
What?
Have you started making any money at this yet?
I made as much money as you did when you did your podcast.
Listen, no, don't even be mean about it. You don't think it's shitty.
Right off the bat, huh?
Yeah, shit.
Damn. I'm trying to. So we're trying to do this the can cam, even though I have a bottle sitting there, but it looks like shit. See it right there?
Yep.
I have because you have to do a filter for the green screen.
I thought when you said we're gonna do can cams, I told Winnie she's gonna share her tits. And he said, "Oh, then I'll make sure there's plenty of chips and guacamole to put her in the mood."
So is that the trick?
Yeah.
Oh, right off the bat. Right off the bat.
So I'm drinking Belching Beaver's Phantom Bride. You know, it's kind of a go-to for me. I haven't had it in a while, but I do like it, and I like that it's the same price as the 4-packs, but it comes in a 6-pack. It's still packing about 7%.
Yeah, it's not a little beer.
And it's not really a West Coast or a hazy. It's kind of right in the middle there. I guess it would be more of a West Coast, but I really like it.
It even, even the look of it, the flavor of it, the nose on it all, it has kind of a unique nose to me. Always.
Yep. It's not like upfront bitter. It's not back end bitter, but it's still a little bitter. I mean, it's all. It sounds like I didn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know, but
front end, back end,
yeah,
all the ends.
Yep. Hey, are we talking gay porn? Or are we? What are we talking beer? How do you like your beer? Same way I like my men's. Fucking dumbass.
Here we go.
Yep.
I'm drinking a pre-game beer, Modelo Especial.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's even in the can cam.
So I have a kind of a question. I was kind of hoping you were gonna have some people streaming and listening because I'd like to get some input from people. So not too long ago at one of the local restaurants here, Frank was there to do. They do pairing, right? They do wine pairing. They'll do whiskey pairings, and they did a beer pairing, and they had Frank there with his beers, and they.
Where are you talking about? Where was this at?
Crush.
Crush.
Yeah, and they will do a menu, and then they'll pair one of his beers with the. They'll pair one of the beers with one of the menu items.
I was there.
That's right.
I was there. Maybe you weren't.
I was there, but okay. So this is for the listeners.
Oh,
but anyways, the question I have is, so I like a Modelo, or even a Corona with Mexican food, right, or a margarita. But the other question is, would you ever pair a beer with a food, with a dinner, with a lunch?
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's
ask that again. I mean, in a different way.
So you go to, will you select a beer to pair that would pair with whatever you're eating, whether it's steak, seafood, other than Mexican food, right? A Mexican lager with tacos is perfect, right? Or even what is this? How do you pronounce it? Saboro, or what's the
Saboro, right?
Yeah, the
Japanese beer.
Japanese beer with like sushi, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one's kind of cool. But would you go with a stout with a steak, or
You know, that's when you kind of qualify it and you take out the Mexican beer, because that's an easy one, right?
Yep.
Especially where we live, tons of Mexican restaurants, and you have these, you have really good Mexican beers to choose from. Makes sense. If you go to Mexican food, you're gonna have Modelo, Corona, Pacifico, something like that. And then the Japanese thing with sushi and Japanese food.
I like that.
Those are slam dunks.
It seems like over the last couple of years, we've always paired our beers with an activity.
Right.
Like, this is a great beer when you're hanging out by the pool. This is a great
Lawnmower
beer opening Christmas presents, right?
I don't remember that episode.
Hot chocolate coffee and a great 13% stout, right?
Yeah.
So
that was pretty funny.
Even yard work beer, right? There's and that just means to me that there's a refreshing beer, and then there's a relaxing beer, and there's the tailgating beer, but which would be somewhere in the middle, I guess.
So is this question coming up because we haven't had dinner yet? We decided to podcast before dinner.
No, I was talking to Wendy before we came over here.
I'm kidding.
And I was just kind of running past her some things I wanted to talk about, and she says, "Why don't you guys talk about pairing?"
So the event that we at Crush with Second Phase and Crush's food, the pairing, was the first time I'd ever been to anything where we did that. So it was a unique experience for me, and they were both really. It was. I think it was paired well. Whoever thought about it, but I don't know if it was all Frank. I assume he had the food before, but I thought it was some pretty good pairings.
So, but is there a science to it? And here's another thing. Let me throw it to you this way. Let's say you're having something. Let's say you're having something you don't like say liver and onions, right? Some people don't like liver and onions, and they're gonna go, "This will pair really well with a West Coast IPA." And now you're like, "No, all it did was fuck up my IPA, right? It just made my beer taste shittier." Or they go, "Hey, it'd be really good. This hazy IPA would go great with this salmon." You're like, "I hate salmon," and now this beer tastes like shit because all I can taste is salmon, right? I mean, it's like prom night all over again. I got this fish smell in my breath, It's just,
and I still didn't get laid.
Right, I still didn't get laid, right? And so I guess I'm just posing the questions. Does a beer really pair with a food, or do you just like what you like, right? I like this beer, and I don't care what I'm eating. This is the beer I like, or
I guess for me, since becoming kind of a craft beer snob, if I'm out somewhere eating, what I order really depends on what they have, and I don't know that I thought that much about what I'm going to eat.
Well, no, you know what? It's even worse than that. Being beer snobs is we order what the least sucky beer they have, right?
For sure.
It's like,
especially if you're in a big spot, right?
We got Bud Light, Coors Light, Michelob Ultra. We got this really crazy Lagunitas. If you're really crazy about it,
Let's block that light. There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
We're doing some craft beer.
Or should I went like this?
Instagram. Shit. Maybe try that. We're doing
camera ops.
That doesn't look. This washes it out.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
So usually, I would say it's going to be if it's like a big spot, it's going to be the least bad beer.
Yeah. But
man, that's a good question, because the closest thing I guess that I have, that I would compare it to would be like when you're drinking wine.
Right.
Fish, you're gonna have white. Beef or whatever, you're gonna have red, or whatever that is.
Well, that's a whole other line of questions, maybe another podcast. But I don't know if I truly can do that either. Like, I don't know. I don't mind a white wine. Like, Wendy doesn't like Chardonnay. I like Chardonnays. I can drink Chardonnay, but I don't know if that Chardonnay is going to taste better with fish or not. I don't know. My daughter would agree, right? She can pair wines, but
that's her business.
No, she's not in wine.
Oh, well, she was, right? She did stuff with wine. Right?
She has her husband did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, she just has alcoholic parents. So,
so there's that.
Yeah. So
that's her business too.
But like, we were at Saunders last night. We got a bottle of a Pinot Noir, and we just got like a charcuterie plate thing, and some like buffalo cauliflower, It was kind of fun. It wasn't, it was good, but I did notice they had some pretty good beer selections.
Did they? And you were like, oh shit.
I'm like, shit.
I wish I would have
trying to be the good husband and drink a bottle of wine with my wife.
Do you ever get burnt out on beer?
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a conversation Joey and I had. It was fun when we started podcasting because everybody, like, the geniuses of the beer, our little beer community, were introducing us to some really cool things out there. The John Aggies and the Sean Van Sickles and the Jareds and all these people that were just the crazy scientists in the garage making up these wonderful beers. And then, John not liking hazies when they first came out.
And all that drama that comes with that, right?
Yep. Because, he's like, you can hide bad quality behind throwing some dry hop in there. And as we learned all these things, it was constantly, I don't know, like when you first stumbled on your dad's Playboy, it's like, whoa, wow, the new things, right? But now that we're doing frozen fruit drinks that are beers, I'm just like, man, I don't know. I'm kind of... And it's funny, right? We come full circle because here you are drinking a Modelo, right?
That's where we started.
Right, where we started. I think one of the best episodes we ever did was the throwback beer. What beer did you start on, right? And you haven't been here for many episodes, but we've kind of carried that tradition on to, kind of high school beers, what we always call it. Kind of like the tradition of the mystery beer. It creates a lot of conversation. It's fun. And a lot of stories and stuff. It's surprising though that some of the people that have come over and been on that didn't really drink beer in high school, or they drank other stuff. Right.
Beer's kind of a weird thing when you're a kid.
Some of the guys
not a kid.
Some of the guys that we have on our show or your show is, I think they were still on their mom's tit when they're in high school. That's what they remind me of. Like, what pairs well with my mom's breast milk?
That's fucked up.
Fucking fruit roll up.
Fruit roll up. Well, now we're talking about full circle. Here we are, fucking fruit and beers and shit, right?
Yep. Yeah. So, kind of getting into the drinking wine with Wendy now is kind of opening my eyes to a whole new wow thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh wow, this is kind of nice. And like going from a Chardonnay to the Sauvignon Blanc, however you pronounce it, is like, okay, I don't like that one. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, we got a new subscriber, Art Man, subscribing. Kenny looks larger than you. He is larger than me. Large and in charge.
Yes.
Should we shrink his?
Yeah, you can't tell by my voice, but I'm actually.
He's really close to the camera. How about that?
I'm actually over 6 foot and over 250 pounds. And hung like a pimple.
How about that? Or is that better?
That's better.
Yeah, but now you got the edge of the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning up forward. Yeah. So I would love that if we had an audience listening. I want to know if they would definitely order a different beer based on what. So I will say though, like for me, if it's wintertime, right, and you're going to a dark steakhouse with a leather furniture.
Fuck you, Art. Fuck you. You can look at the chat. Oh, you can see the chat. Can you see that? The new outhouse.
Oh yeah.
Looks slick.
It looks like we're taking a shit next to each other.
It's his and his shitter.
Spare square.
Would you consider doing an episode just wine?
Absolutely.
Because I've been thinking, I like scotch a lot.
Let's do that too.
The same night? Tonight?
Well, whatever. Right.
It's early.
Let's do wine, scotch, fucking fleshlights, whatever you want to do, man. I'm down.
Speaking of not fleshlights, I do have a device I want to share on the show here today, and you're gonna appreciate it. But we'll get to that. Actually, since Tart's here.
Did you call him Tart?
Tart. He's kind of a tart. So he gave me this, and this is one of his sponsors for his show. It's the Testacuzzi.
Oh yeah.
You've heard of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of this, the Testacuzzi? I haven't even opened it yet because I know if I open it, I want to show it to everybody that comes on the show. But if I open it, I know you guys are all gonna fucking give me shit because you don't want to touch it because my balls have been in it. But
That would not deter me, but it's a good point. Yeah.
But
If
the question
I was
is,
scared of everybody's nuts, man. I would have made it 4 years in the Navy.
auto-corrected fleshlight stream. Yeah, we'll do it. Maybe we'll do an episode of wine and fleshlights.
I wonder if he could talk to a sponsor and get a Uniball one.
So that's why I wanted to talk to
Yeah.
you. So to see if I mean, I don't know that the Uniball would fit in that thing.
I know it's huge. I gotta show Art one day.
Not live on the stream.
No, I'll probably just send him a text. Kind of a dick pic, but not but in a cool way.
But
A buddy dick pic.
you know, the girls always say we don't ask for dick pics. I'm guessing Art's not going to ask for a Uniball pic. Yeah, he might.
Yeah,
he might.
let him answer that.
Yeah. What do you have to say for yourself, Art? But there's a couple of guys that I've kind of become buddies with that are big like bourbon guys, and they've talked about doing they want to do like a bourbon stream.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm not a big bourbon fan. Now, as the quality or maybe the price goes up on the thanks for the cheers. 25, Art Man, thank you. Did you hear the noise? The little that's the noise when somebody cheers. But as the price goes up on the bourbon, I
There it is.
thank you, sir. A whole bunch of 25s. I definitely can appreciate it more. I'm still more of a fan of Scotch, but I do.
I'd actually like to do them side by side and get an appreciation for what's what. You know, because
yeah.
I don't know if I could say what you just said, that I like one better than the other, because I don't know them well enough.
Just because you haven't. Yeah, I
Right.
get it. So we should plan that. That's a couple different episodes, right? Do one of wine. I think that would be a fair. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. A full episode of doing wine. I think that would be fun. And you could even break that down further, right? Is it going to be just whites, just reds, both? Because they're so different, right?
And how do we do that with just me and you drinking wine and not looking like a couple queers? That's the hard part.
$100, man. Dinner's on me. Holy shit. Those are $25? Man.
Wow.
Gave me a Testacuzzi and tipped $100. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. And once I said we look like a couple queers, he's starting to throw money at us like we're at a strip club, right? He's making it rain. Nice, Art.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
that. Wow. I guess.
Yeah. Somebody order a fat podcaster.
Guess we are gonna break this thing in.
Yeah.
Gotta scrub it up. So yeah, that would be fun to. Again, so when you go wine tasting, like you go to Paso
Right.
or whatever,
Yep.
do you do whites and reds?
I do.
So I don't. I'm not a big white guy.
But it took.
Pretty cutting edge shit in the stream. This was your idea back here, by the way.
He's
the
under
can
6
cam.
foot.
Yeah, I'm under 6 foot. The can cam is Art's idea, and it's in front of the green screen, but it's because the colors in the cans, it's really hard to make it look right. I need a professional like Art to help me with my color balance.
But speaking of the whites and the reds and wine tasting, my son-in-law is a little bit more of a connoisseur, and one of the things he said was, they always do lights to darks and kind of work your way up, but he goes, that's really backwards. He likes when they just give all to him, and he'll do the reds first.
No shit.
Yeah, because once you start getting a little buzz going, they all kind of start tasting the same, and
Everything's
you can
good.
really appreciate the reds when your palate's clean and you're sober, and you can really try to get the complexity and what's going on. And then once you're getting a little buzz, you don't really care, and you're not a white fan anyways, you just start getting into the whites at the end there when you're just wanting to feed the buzz, right? But
Interesting.
at the beginning, it makes sense, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. I think when I do wine
I'd
tasting.
be willing to try it. I just, like I said, I don't care for the white wines as much. I mean,
Like I said, the Chardonnays I'm down with. I like Chardonnays, but the Sauvignon Blancs, that one I had that last weekend. It was.
you want some of that?
Yeah, what is that?
It's the double check from.
Oh, check like a pills.
No, it's hazy. It's actually a double IPA.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
right.
It's kind of hazy, I think. You can grab another glass if you want. I think I have plenty to go around. That would be an interesting experiment, though. That's a 1. and something. Another. It's $100 and 1 penny. Is that what that is?
I think when I turned my back around, my butt was in the camera, and next thing you know,
the theory is being proved out.
or that was that the sound of everybody like running out the door.
So this is. Thank
I'm
you,
not
sir.
gonna drink it all.
Double checked by Kern River Brewery out of Kernville, California. Dumble Donger, what's up? Thanks for joining. I don't recognize your name. Have you been here before?
Double donger.
Not Dumble Donger. Dumble Donger. It's close. Close.
Well,
That's a different show again.
I'd like. Hey, since you're watching, did he say no? That he's not a beer drinker.
No, he's never been here before.
Okay.
So do me a favor and follow, man, so you can get notified when we're streaming it again.
Are you a craft beer drinker? Double D. I'm just gonna call you DD or Double D or like.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for the follow, brother. I'm assuming, brother. Donger, dude. Kind of makes sense, right? We're just kind of on our first.
I like
beer.
ales.
Dude, I
Okay.
can't-
So he likes ales. So one specific ale, or will you drink different ales based on the dinner you're eating or whatever food you're eating? Will you pair your ales with or do you like just one specific beer only?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're specific to ale, I like ale. If you're a craft beer ale drinker, you know
Ooh, that's good.
there's a ton of different ales, and it'd be
Ale, yeah.
hell yeah. That was a beer, wasn't it?
So yeah, one of our local brewery, lengthwise made it was called Ale Yeah. Oh, I'm from the UK. It depends on the hosted ale in the pub where I'm at. Right on. So a really good friend of mine lives in Liverpool. He comes and visits once a year. So that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome. This is the first episode in quite a while, so it's kind of cool to have some new folks.
So yeah, lengthwise made Ale Yeah, and it was at what restaurant was it? I was at a restaurant too, and it was amazing. Right, it was really good. Then it went away really fast, and come to find out somebody else already had that name, so they sued him. So they turned that over. That turned out to be the I think it was the Withwise or Cyberbully, one of those two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep.
It's one of those two. I don't remember which one. So the question was kind of, let's see, you said depends on the host, but would you pair a beer with the food you're eating?
Yeah, would you order if your favorite beer was at this restaurant, but you don't know if that would, you think there's another beer on there that's not your favorite, but it would probably go better with the food you're ordering? Would you do that, or would you just go, "Oh, sweet, I got my favorite beer. I'm going to drink it"?
Right. And I would say if they had my favorite beer, it would probably, not that I have a favorite. That's a tough thing to narrow down, but I would probably order the beer regardless of what the food was. I actually might even change what I'm eating the other direction. I might even change what I'm going to order on the menu based on the beer that
They have my favorite beer here, and this really goes good with the. Even though they have great lasagna, I'm going with the hamburger because they have.
It goes well with this particular.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Because usually you're going to order the beer first, right? I mean, you're going to sit down, they're going to say, "Can we get your drink order?" And you're going to say, "Oh, shit, they got whatever on the menu, so I'm going to order that." And then,
So let's ask Dumbledore what kind of podcast he typically listens to, and let's just talk about whatever he likes.
I think I'd rather not drink with my meal because I like to try new ales.
That's a great answer.
That is a great answer.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I like to once my meal gets there, just kind of wash it down with water and not compete with the taste. I'm with you.
Yep.
So, like, when you go to a strip club, are you cool with the different versions of strippers, or you just want to stick with what you like?
Which is the reason I hosted. This lets. Oh shit! Thanks, Art. So the question you asked right before that question was, what kind of podcast do you usually listen to? And that was the reason he asked that, because he was going to drop the non-beer talk on you.
Whatever you want to talk about.
That's how we roll around here.
Double Donger, this is your show. I'm really hoping he wants to talk about Double Dongers.
It's great.
Yep.
Dumble. Not double.
You say it the way you want to. Tomato.
The screen is far away, and Kenny might not be able to see I was in Wales last week and drunk blacksmiths at the Skirrid Inn.
Is Blacksmiths a To me, it sounds like a darker ale, right?
Or is that just a?
Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, Art, for
Oldest
gifting
in Wells. Wow, cool.
Dumbledonger. First time there, oldest in Wells. Wow,
That's pretty cool. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Which has got to be fucking really old, right?
Oh, it's light. It's light. I like this guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
So just be clear. I don't want to keep saying guy and dude if it's a chick, right?
Yeah.
'Cause there was that chick out of Vegas that was cool as fuck, and it opened at 1100. Oh yeah.
Fucking hey, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, especially if they got like the same cook.
Yeah.
The same waitress.
Welcome in, boys.
Oh, they had cord in the front and hung people in the back. Sounds like a mullet.
Fuck. I was thinking you were going to say something different. What beers are we going to chug? And we're not. You can chug a beer, Art. You sound like the people in your chat trying to get you to chug shit.
Does Art ever chug beers?
No.
I didn't think so.
He's been on a wine kick lately in his show. He's drinking it. When he's doing the chug, when he's doing the stream out of his studio, he's just drinking it right out of the bottle sometimes.
Drinking what out of the bottle?
Wine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty hardcore like that, I guess.
He's shotgun. He shotgun a beer on the show?
Did you? Oh, you did. He had this dude on. What was that guy's name? He had this guy on that shotguns beer faster than anybody you've ever seen.
Oh, like those guys that just open their throat and dump it right down there?
This dude, that's not even fast enough for this dude. He does like out of a, if he's doing a bottle, he does like a swirl.
Yes, to get the
vortex going.
The guy in Wales, this is a local brewery here, and it kind of just wanted him to show the Crusaders logo. Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of English style and
It's
German style
yeah.
beers. Great brewers. Excuse me. Yeah, 0.6 seconds. I don't know if it was that fast. Was it that fast? The dude was fucking just.
Yeah, you get that little vortex going in there, so just. Yeah, fuck that, man. It'll come out of my mouth just as fast as it went down.
Yeah, I'd never been a good.
I'm not a chugger. Nope. Mm-mm. Even all the other things you're thinking, I was like, I'm like, no, this doesn't feel good.
My stomach hurts.
Stupid soggy ego.
Tribute L seem to be everywhere. Tribute. Is that the?
Oh, must be one of the local ales there. Hey, so Dumbledonger over there in Wales and all that. Do you guys have other stuff like? Do you have IPAs? Do you have American pale ales? Anything like that, or does everything seem to be ales and stouts over there? And I'm probably sounding like a total dumbass, but I'm like, yes, we do have that, right?
But if you think about it, that's
because they don't have baseball.
Right. Sometimes they do, but we always talk about like IPAs, West Coast, East Coast IPAs.
Right.
But do they? I know there's like an English IPA. There is an English IPA. Serious question: are you both inside flashlights right now, or is that later?
Flashlights.
Yeah, like.
I'm not in one now.
That's why the camera only goes to here.
Yeah, I'm not in but I think that was probably that and the fax machine are probably the two greatest inventions ever made.
Flashlight and the fax
machine. Absolutely. We have rounders. What's a rounder? Good catch.
Saved.
Is that like pizza?
Rounders. I wonder if that's a beer style.
I don't know.
And do you guys have? I mean, that's baseball.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
Whoops.
All right, and you have football, but you don't. You call it.
You kick it with your foot.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. Yeah.
Do you guys? So you have these really old. Kenny's head is chopped off because you're leaning forward.
God damn, this guy is like getting on my nerves.
Producing on the fly. Getting on my nerves.
Jeez. Good thing we're not doing the flashlights.
So the question I had.
Critique that.
That's why we're keeping the camera.
Yeah, keep it there.
The question I had for Dumbledonger was, we have a lot of craft breweries You know, he's got this really old places, 1100 or whatever. But do they have like these little pop-up craft breweries like we do? I mean, is that as big a deal in the UK as it is?
Yeah. So
here?
yeah, Dumbledonga. Do you prefer those old, super old pubs, or do you guys have new pubs that pop up with a big selection, or do you prefer the old pubs that just stick with the tried and trues?
Because like in Germany, to call it beer, there's very strict rules that are really ancient, not ancient.
Yeah.
They're really old, really old. I can't remember what it's called. There's a name for it. But can we sync up the color balance? You motherfucker!
I agree.
Why don't you come over here? I'll put you in control of that.
Come over here and test out this testy koozie. So
He did it live on the air.
Did he?
Just because he had the camera here and he dunked. But anyway.
So I wanted to tell Dumbledonga, my buddy from Liverpool came out here, and when we were in San Diego, and he wanted to specifically go to a specific bar. They're called Ye Old Sod, and it's a bar from the 40s, and it was owned by a lady he works with brother.
Oh, okay.
So we went there and fell in love with the guy. Wasn't there, unfortunately, but we fell in love with the place. They literally poured the Guinness the way you're supposed to pour Guinness, right? They dump it in there sideways, let it settle for like 2 minutes
before they're topping it off.
And then top it off. And then when he topped it off, he actually made a clover leaf out of the foam.
That's pretty badass.
It was way cool.
That is really cool. He says we have craft beers and local beers, but it's super local for some of them. So and that's how it is here to a lot of degree, right? There's a lot of the smaller breweries that just don't. I mean, they don't get distribution. They have to distribute to where they can, which is usually very local. We had a pub do their own beer cave, man. I think it was called just Two Pubs. But I mean, you'll go to breweries. Some of the breweries that we go to, and the menu of beers aren't even going to be the same as the last time you were there, right? There'd be really no beers that you would even recognize. I mean, they may have one or two that are kind of their wheelhouse. Normal. You got your regular IPA, your regular wheat beer, and a stout. That's it. Everything else is like ever evolving and changing. Yeah, it's very, very. Distribution is very tough for small business here as well.
I was trying to let people know on Instagram that we're live on Twitch.
I did earlier, and I got a message from Joey.
I did do my. I forwarded that where you tagged me.
Okay, cool.
So I was just trying to do it, and then I realized I just look like some freaking old man that's passed out on your camera when I do shit like that. So I don't want to do it anymore.
I posted earlier about we were going to be going live. I got this from Joey, and then when we went live, I posted something, and I got from Joey, gay. That's all I got.
So it's funny.
Hoppy Floppy's popping and flopping.
Oh, I kind of quit following her a while ago. I was at the sandwich shop getting a sandwich, and a guy that I know from work shows up, and he's with this hot blonde chick, right? And he introduced her as his best friend, and I go, "My best friend's a 400-pound Mexican. You're lucky." I'm like, how'd you pull that off?
No kidding. What did he say? Do you have an answer?
Oh, he was like, "I told you you're beautiful," or something like that. He let me. He kissed her ass with my lips, is what he did.
Oh, okay. I think so. He wants to fuck her still.
I don't know if that was code for "this is my wife" or because he's married.
This is not my wife.
He just said my best friend. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go this route. Yes, more, but the UK can be anywhere.
Oh, as far as distribution issues,
yeah.
Yeah, for the United States. I mean, and even I think, and I don't know if it's like this in the UK, but in the United States, the rules between state lines is different. So, like, if you're a brewery in California and you want to distribute to Nevada or Arizona, you have to adjust things to their rules, and it's not easy. It's not a straightforward thing.
I would love for us to go over to the UK and go see an actual badass pub, like a real pub, right?
Dude.
and record ourselves. We don't have to do it live. Just record ourselves and then post it when we get back. You know, 'cause you don't want to do it live and everybody knows you're out of the country and they're gonna rip your house off.
Because everybody knows where we live.
Yeah.
Kenny's address is.
Yeah. Hey, tell our man about my new Jeep.
Oh fuck! So Kenny and his wife have become Jeepers in the last few years, and they have this. So I don't tell it. So Kenny's wife got the regular Rubicon. Wasn't that the one Rubicon?
The old one?
Yeah.
Was just a Wrangler, just regular
okay.
Wrangler. It was a rental car in Hawaii.
Okay. You drove it all the way over here from Hawaii?
Leave the jokes to me, please. Stay in your lane, bro.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So, and it was a nice Jeep. It was really nice. It had a little lift on it and stuff, right? Bigger wheels and tires.
Yep.
Actually, stranger. Make sure you follow Art. Don't let him be a stranger if you don't know who he is. If you're here because of him, I appreciate it. But if you don't know who he is, you need to follow Art, because if you like beer and craziness and shit talking and all that stuff, you will.
Is he
you will
leaving?
Like his stream. I don't know. He just said
Yeah,
thanks.
we got some dick jokes. Do you like dick jokes?
I'll read my above. Went to Somerset last week on the way to Wells. You guys do cider. I've never really gotten into the cider thing. I know it's really big right now, but I haven't.
So I'm glad he asked that, because actually, just like you asked me earlier if I'm kind of burned out on beers, and I am. So lately by the pool, I've been kind of drinking. My daughter-in-law is pregnant now, but she left a bunch of different ciders, like the Michelob Ultra ciders or whatever. So we're kind of drinking those.
Dixon? Did she leave Dixon? And so she got pregnant. I'm sorry.
Dickens cider?
Dixon.
Dickens is the cider I prefer. So he said, read my above. What am I missing?
That was the cider question.
Okay. So I'm actually now thinking, you know what? When I go back to Frank's, I think I'm gonna basically, because I don't like his beers, right? I think I'm gonna go start drinking some ciders more.
Oh, really?
I think I'm just ready to try something different, and I think the ciders are there. Frank does it. He does a kind of cool thing with his ciders. He makes them more like a cocktail. What you doing there?
Just putting some background music on.
Oh, to cover up the background noises. Did Art say something? Can he hear the wives?
He probably bounced out of here. So I probably should do ciders. I know. I kind of like.
Oh, you haven't done a cider yet. So Double Donger. Sean's actually a brewer. He brews beer that's in his garage. He's getting pretty good at it. Cocktail cider crime. I like this guy, man.
It's a cool name too. The meads though, I kind of dig meads a little bit. I haven't done a lot of them. I'm very just scratch the surface, but
I got to say, Sean Van Sickles, hands down, has made the best meads I think I've ever had.
Oh, really?
Yes, and his stuff, he gets the actual FDA approved oak wood, and we'll put them in there, so it gives the flavor that they soaked in an oak barrel.
Oh, right.
He's just a master at his craft,
Did I put that can up?
You already did, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you're just going straight with that beer the whole
Well,
time?
do you want to put this one over there for now, or do you want me to drink one of these next?
I don't want it to get hot.
Okay, sorry, I should have switched up.
You can get some great honey mead from Somerset on Amazon. Oh, that would be cool to do.
Is it good?
Because I actually bought honey one time thinking I was going to do a mead. I bought like I don't remember how many, pound.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey. Oh, that's a throwback to early days of the podcast.
So, hey, let me just tell Double Donger real quick, catch him up to speed. My best friend Joey, he's been on the show quite a bit. I used to have a podcast too called IPA Today, and he goes to a massage parlor quite a bit, and she refers to him as honey. So it's like, oh honey, everything's oh honey. So when anybody says honey, we all say oh honey, because that's anyway.
That's his nickname at the rub and tug.
So yeah, she's a rub and tug specialist, and we kind of make it sound like she's O'Honey's is like maybe a Scottish bar, like welcome to O'Honey's, right, with a Scottish accent, or
I'll call them happy ending. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Yeah, yep, happy endings, right? Kind of like me in every time I finish up my shower.
Hey, show the head on that beer. That's a good looking head.
Apparently better than it's not chopped off like mine.
color balance is off. I won't tell Art that I acknowledge that, but you can kind of see it now.
Look at the head on that. You ever say that in the urinals?
Nobody laughs.
Nobody laughs.
Everybody's face goes down.
Get out of here.
Yep. They know it's you. I totally fucking forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something
Talk about honey meads. Oh, honeys.
Oh, I bought meat, honey one time, thinking I was gonna do meat, and then we ended up eating it.
So let me ask you this. So on your boil kettle, do you just dump the honey in there, and it's gonna be the where you're gonna get your sugars from?
No. It's been so long since I looked into it. I don't think
because you're not gonna use grains, right?
No, it's straight honey, and then some people will put in
some sugars.
I don't even think you have to do that, but they'll put in, like, if you want like a blueberry mead or whatever, they'll add blueberries later. I've never made it. Not that exciting. It takes a long time for the fermentation process, much longer than beer.
Yeah.
It's really slow. And
how many fermenters do you have?
I have 2 that I use, but I mean, a lot of guys just use buckets or whatever.
You could tie one up.
No, you would, because I wouldn't even do a 5-gallon batch. I would do like a gallon batch.
What is he asking? Any 4-1-hour investors?
I think that guy's gonna get banned.
What's he asking me to? Does he want to invest in something?
Yeah, give me your Venmo.
Yeah. Hold on, can I just put my scan up there?
It's my bank account here.
Yeah. So
So I wouldn't do, because meat is much bigger than a beer, right? And I mean, you can do 5 gallons of it or whatever, but I probably wouldn't, especially in the beginning. That's not how you get following. Anyway, you're probably, I would just do a gallon batch. That's what I was planning on doing. Just do it. It's that way you don't have to tie up a fermenter, and you can just sit for a long period of time to do the fermentation. Have you heard of Chainlink? Is that a brewery? Deppermerk?
Is it a fence?
What are you guys drinking? Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, what's everybody drinking?
Little Ulven. I'm not sure where you were going with that. That's why we were going to ban him.
I kind of wanted to ask Dumbledonger if he's drinking anything tonight. But, I know they're like 8 hours ahead. Yeah.
The 4th Industrial Revolution is upon us. Get in early. You still have time. Look it up. All right, we'll look it up.
And these are our man's followers.
I have boring old brandy at the moment. I never really got into brandy. You?
So yeah,
unless you're talking about a girl.
So like Christian Brothers, right? In your stuff you make around Christmas time. Hey, what's the song?
Is this your jam? This is your jam, huh? You want some of that? Try that. This is T-Pain. He has T-Pain has some music you can use royalty free.
You're drinking some big guys tonight, aren't you?
This is the first time I've had this, and it's been sitting in my fridge for quite a while.
The last one was 8.3, and this one's 8.7, so it's kind of a big boy.
It's malty. For Bottle Logic, it's Charisma Czech.
Whoa.
West Coast.
That's 2 Czechs you've had. That is very malty.
Like Crystal Malty. I'm taking it from my decanter I bought from France. That's kind of cool. You're like fancy drinking, man. We're just a bunch of freaking.
We need to have him on the. We need to have him on the show and actually educate us.
There you go for the can cam. 10.2, good shit. Arboga. Is that interesting? Arboga?
I don't know if I like that one.
No. Too malty?
Yeah, too malty.
It's a little old too.
Tastes old. Yeah.
No date.
That's a beer snob for you.
Yeah, you're a beer snob. That might be a drain pour. Sell your wives, sell your houses, and don't send your kids to college. Invest in the 4th revolution before it's too late. And live the rest of your lives billionaires. NFADYOR.
I'm down.
Sign me up.
Say no more. We should have him on the show.
Yeah. I'm just a fancy professional drunk outside my wife and kids. Good for you, man. Good. We'll be right back. We'll be waiting.
What'd he say?
He says he's just a fancy professional drunk outside of his kids and wife. Yeah, that's definitely old. Or I probably had it for. It's months old. How about I put it like that? That's one of those.
Oh shit.
And it's too malty for me. Even if it was new, it'd be too malty.
Yep. I accidentally closed out.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get back in.
Closed out your tab?
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get my Venmo up for a homeboy there, and fucked all that up. I wasn't getting the full Twitch anymore.
Yeah, what it does, it goes to sleep.
Oh, you got another commercial.
Yeah, you gotta subscribe.
Hey, can you get my screen back?
There you go.
There you go.
So we got a few people watching. Appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us while we're drinking some beer. I hope you guys are drinking. What are you guys drinking? Please post it in the chat. We want to hear about it.
I'm gonna drink this whole glass of vodka real quick.
Kenny's hard like that. Look at that. Look at that.
Motherfucker. Woo.
Drink it like it was water.
Oh man.
I'm saying
I'm glad I was doing a magician trick.
I'm saying you drank it like it was water. I mean, it looked like this.
So, yeah, Sean's got all the bottled waters up here, but the problem is, when we were down, we always do the.
I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, so I wanted to kind of regulate how much water I was going to drink tonight as a hangover
remedy. Or
yeah,
like preventative medicine.
Preventative maintenance, right? So I went ahead and grabbed myself a big old. What is this? 64
That's the
ounces?
biggest vodka bottle I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's huge, right? So, and I don't say that to all the guys.
Jim Griffith, what's up, brother? Glad you're here.
Double Donger, this is 3 liters. How many ounces is that?
Where do I find the beer capital of the U.S.?
Probably San Diego.
San Diego, Denver. Where else is it good?
Well, San Diego, you're gonna find chicks in bikinis.
I guess it depends on what do you call beer capital? Are you talking about craft beer? Or are you talking about big beer? I mean, there's big beer in Colorado, right? Nels is doing no green for a month, but it's tempting. Any advice for? Oh, so you're not drinking anything? Have you ever had Swedish beer? I've never had any Swedish beer, and I would love to try some Swedish beer. I've never heard of any. Like,
I have not either.
I've never heard of Swedish beer being like a.
But the Swedish goldfish are fucking amazing.
Swedish chicks are hot.
Swedish chicks are hot.
Don't know. I'm guessing that's drinking for a month, but thank you. It's very tempting. Any advice for the homie?
Oh, college football. Hey, did you see Fresno State put a pretty good fight against Oregon today?
No shit.
Shout out to Fresno State, man. They lost, but they put up a fucking fight. They put up a fucking fight. It was tied up all the way to the end.
That's cool. So Fresno is like our local big college. I mean, not even a big college. They're still small. They're
You can
Division
go.
I.
You can take a drive 2 hours south of here and be with all the big schools, right? The
UCLA,
USAs, USCs, UCLAs. But we kind of dig Fresno State just because it's kind of close to us, and
Central Valley.
yeah,
where we're at,
and
so.
a lot of our high school football players will get signed on there. So
Yeah. Landsort Lager 5.3 is Swedish. Goes good with steak. So were you here earlier when we were talking about pairing food and beer? I don't think you were here.
So yeah, big nails. We were talking earlier. Would you actually pair a beer with a meal, or would you just go with your favorite? If it was on tap, would you just go with your favorite beer and order whatever the fuck you want, right? But outside of for here in California, for wherever you're from, drinking a Modelo and at a Mexican restaurant is kind of that's a no-brainer, right? Or bringing a Japanese beer with your sushi is a no-brainer. But would you actually drink a stout with something? I'm watching Florida Gators. Sweet. I'm actually from Daytona Beach, so Florida Gators is my team. So can you please keep me updated?
Keep me updated.
Yeah.
That was a drain pour.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Doesn't happen very often.
No, we don't do that here typically.
And I don't know. It's definitely aged, right? It's not. It's past its peak for sure. But I don't know if it would have been good before that.
That's why I don't buy that shit
Because of the date.
anymore. You gotta drink fresh.
I haven't bought a lot. I bought a lot of them either.
I know, but I'm like, God damn, man, I love that beer.
So I'm drinking a Modern Times. I don't think I've had this one either. It's
Cosmic Rays.
I'll leave a little bit for you.
Yep. Oh, you can give me some. Yeah, I do love Modern Times beer. They're it's a great beer.
You showing it to the split? I'm not sure what that means. That sounds like a British term.
I got it.
Yeah. It's either that or we're getting dirty up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, the can.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the can. I was thinking the split.
Yeah, no, man. That's like, for us. That's kind of like you're talking about eating pussy. So. Yeah, Dumbledonger. This is a beer made down in the San Diego area. It's a great beer company. You want to put it in the can? 14-0. Thank you very much. Get ready to score again. Nice. Hey, just please, FAU. Who is that? And I'm thinking it's a Florida something university, and I'm Atlantic, something Atlantic. I don't know. I've been in California for 30 years, so
Don't British
34
harsh.
34 years.
Don't Brit harsh.
Don't Brit harsh.
Is that because we're making fun of what? Making fun of your slang.
Am I making fun of your slang?
You just said split and it got us all excited. So
Yeah.
that's better. It's still not. I wouldn't say that's my favorite Modern Times.
No, when I was in Australia, they use Skull.
Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, it's Florida Atlantic. Thank you.
He's gonna get his Florida man card taken.
And I deserve it. I deserve it.
I mean, what were you saying about that?
No, I was saying when I was in Australia, when I was in the Navy, they were talking about Skull of beer, and I was telling them, like, to us, Skulling's like what chicks giving you a knobber, and you just see her skull, right? And they were like, "Why would you say that?"
Why would you say that?
Well,
You
because
get blowjobs from bald chicks.
well, it was that, and the people were like in their 70s, or I was talking to, right? He's like, "She doesn't suck my dick much anymore, mate."
No shit. No, don't stop. Don't stop
No,
talking.
don't stop talking. You're good, bro. You're good.
We're just fucking around. If you learn anything from this, watching this dumbass show, is just it's hard to hurt feelings around here.
Yeah.
Teeth. Then he follows it up with teeth out. Well done. Well done.
Yep.
So, not my favorite from Modern Times.
No, this is fine though. I don't mind it. Teeth out.
It does have there's a certain flavor in some of Modern Times beers, some of the early ones when we first started really getting into them. That
Thank you for that update.
thank you.
I do. I appreciate that because that's my team, right?
That this beer kind of reminds me of one of the earlier beers, and it's got to be hop related. What's cool about Modern Times is they always put the entire grain bill and hop profile on the can. So this is Citra Simcoe, Sabro, Equinaut, and Idaho 7.
Quite carbonated.
Yep. 2-row white wheat flaked oats carafoam.
This is not.
Pretty standard.
Do you? Hey, Dumbledonger, do you see a difference in carbonation levels from the United States over there? Do you get American beers over there, and do you see carbonation levels differ?
Tyler,
Hey.
what's up, man? Glad you're here.
The
If you guys look in the emotes and emojis for this show, the guy that's on the camera over there is one of the emotes.
Yep, Kenny, IPA today. Hey, Jim, my Florida Gators homie, what are you drinking?
Slightly flatter.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Shit.
There's Kenny right there.
That's horrible, dude.
Kenny's best friend, his 400-pound best friend he was talking about right there,
Oh,
frowning.
fuck you guys. It's like, the bigger we are, the gayer our voice sounds.
Whoa.
And it, you know, like funny.
Having a gay old time.
Yeah.
The fucking Flintstones.
We've all been gay.
The 7% are starting to kick in.
Yep.
Tyler Soreness Rex. Tyler. Nothing, sir. I don't drink any alcohol.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah. You smoke that joint, though. Right? He's a pot. You can tell a pothead.
No worries. Did you get glasses with widgets in them in the U.S.? Say what?
Okay, so we call widgets just things, right? So you saying like with something cool, like when you drink it, it's like a paddle wheel or something, or something that you have to be careful how you wash it? Or wait, are you talking about like a roofie?
This could go so many different ways, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've never drank a roofie, but I've sure passed some out. Here's your juice box.
Cancel culture, here we come. You might need to Google it. Glasses with widgets in them. Huh, I don't know. I still think I got roofied one time up in Dashby.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That
Yep.
was the worst
Your butt was sore for
for a week.
That's the worst, man. And, you know, if my butt's sore, I wouldn't remember it.
I'm Bill Cosby, he says.
That's right. They even know him over there. Yep.
Motherfucker's free.
Yep.
Yeah. My butt was not sore, but I still have a big blank spot in my memory. So it could have been, you know what I mean? It could have been.
Yeah.
There was just a big blank spot that just still does not exist for me. It's so weird. Because I've been pretty drunk. I've been pretty drunk on this show.
Yes, but I have a lot of blank spots, so that to me is like, I don't know.
I usually don't.
But I think you know the difference, and you've said this story before, so I think you know the difference, right?
Yeah,
I think
it's so much different.
It's a different. You explained it like you had a different drunk, a different experience,
Yeah.
and the next day was just
The next few days
yeah.
was different. You know, usually I'm definitely a hangover.
That
guy.
wasn't the one when we went to the biker club, right? You were on the back of a Harley for 3 days.
I was in Mexico. On the back of some guy's bike, I was a bitch.
And he's wearing a t-shirt. If you can read this, Sean fell off.
That was exactly it. True story. That might have been the same night. No, I don't think you were there this night. It was,
Okay, it wasn't me. Whew.
What's your shirt say?
I took one. I gave one to you.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's take.
Please
Let's take
don't leave
these.
me. Please don't leave me. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. The hangover was way different. I mean, I'm definitely one that can get hungover, like throwing up and all that stuff, and this wasn't like that.
Oh, I'm a bitch when it comes to hangovers. Horrible. I'm actually trying. I've got something to do tomorrow, which is going to include drinking. So I'm really trying to plan out my drinking to not being such a bitch, right? Mm-hmm. Hence the freaking. Oh, hey,
12 gallons of
double
water.
donger. Now that you're back, this is 3 liters. How much is that in gallons? How many gallons is this?
How many barrels is that?
How many gallons am I drinking?
the bottle didn't come with a translation guide or
I
anything.
need a Google Translate.
That's 3 liters.
Yes, how many is that in gallons?
He probably doesn't give a shit.
Fuck, no doubt. No doubt.
Well, I'm glad you guys are here. This is fun. You guys are making this fun. Tyler, Jim, Dumble. Oh, yeah, there's
I
Ken.
know, it's just one of the same. Like, if I met some chick in the UK, I'm like, how tight is your pussy in American tight? Like, how do we translate to America?
Is that one of your standard pickup lines?
That's how I would try to meet chicks over there in England.
What about here? You did the
Yeah.
same thing when you were here, when you were single here?
Like, is it there? Goddamn.
How's that translate to American, the imperial system versus the metric system?
I don't do gallons. I get you, bro. I get you.
Get with the rest of the world, America.
No shit.
Probably,
Yep.
probably not. Probably not.
Hey, you know, it's funny though. He says that, you know, because we're like, America's like, fuck the metric system. But like today, I literally was running around with fucking 3 grams in one left pocket of 9mm. I'm like, I was the metric system all day today.
3 grams, 9mm.
All day today, man. I've been supporting the metric system.
You had to come to my house and put some fucking 357 in your pocket.
Yeah, I need
A couple pounds.
Yeah, I need a 30-06 or something. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah, these guys are cool, man.
Yeah, this is fun. This is fun.
Even NASA uses it. Everyone outside the U.S. government doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
We got to be different.
We've got to be different. You know, we support special ed. Sometimes I wonder that. I mean, are we like the fucking world's retards?
Don't tell us. Please don't tell us. We are.
Don't
tell us.
Double Dark, you don't answer that.
Yeah, you're not.
I already know what you're gonna say.
You can't. You're not allowed to answer that. Can't wait to see the NFL next Sunday or even this Thursday night.
So who's your team, Jim? Of course, I'm Tampa Bay. I will say. Go ahead, give it to us. Give it to us straight, homie. Give it to us straight.
Rip the Band-Aid off. Tell the whole
Rip the
world.
Band-Aid off. We can take it. Like Sean when he got roofied.
He said, "Get on the back of this bike, bitch." We drive to the right in the UK, 1 hour away to the left.
Yeah, fuck the
French.
French. Those uncircumcised motherfuckers. They invented the anteater.
He's a
Oh,
Patriots guy.
Patriots. So, are you mad that Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay? It sure made me happy.
Yeah, I'm sure as a Florida guy.
Yep. I thought, dude, that was the first time I was like literally gay. Like when Tom Brady, I was like, oh my god.
The first time.
Yep. This time when I jack off to a football game, it's different.
I don't even know what to say about that one.
I don't even know why I
That
say
guy, that guy is something else. You can hate him, and I've never been a fan, but he's really something else. I mean, how do you? All his whole career at New England, and you can say whatever you can say. He had a great coach, he had a great team around him, all that shit, and then he goes to one other team, a shitty team,
It's a shitty team, right?
and take him to the fucking Super Bowl.
And he wins. He's a winner.
There's
He's
just,
a winner, and he demands greatness, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's there's something. I mean, the greatest of all time.
Yep. Yep. He does. He demands greatness. Like when you brew beer, you're cool with mediocrity, but he demands greatness.
Fuck. I thought I was doing so good earlier saying, hey, Sean's he's a home brewer. He's a really good brewer. I thought I was going to leave it at that. I wasn't going to acknowledge that he said it. And then he fucks me up. I'm not mad. I just don't like Tom Brady, period. Did you?
But did you like him when he was on your team?
Yeah, when he was winning
Right.
you guys Super Bowls.
Hey, he's got a hot old lady too, right?
She's like a model or something.
And she makes shit ton of money.
Fuck yeah, no, they're doing all right. They're doing all right. I think the
I wonder if he's doing like ass to mouth with her, thinking, and this chick's contributing to the the bills.
yeah, exactly.
It's like I can't just shame her into this.
I don't get college sports. We have nothing like. So they don't do college sports. So there's not
Yeah.
like college rugby and shit.
Right. Yeah, that's too bad, Double Donger, because here, it's like college sports is where these guys have to act like actual athletes in order to make professional teams, right? So that it's way more competitive. It's way more honest. I don't know if honest is the right word, but it's way more competitive. And once they hit the big leagues, they've got the world as their stage, and they can just pass on their beliefs in politics and yeah.
Country county teams said we play football. Okay. So
Now you're saying soccer, right?
Massive county. I've kind of have become more of a fan of the college ball, like college football. It just seems like they're trying harder.
Yep.
They got more to prove.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
Right.
and without a lot of that bullshit you're talking about, they still have their bullshit, but they just seem to have to try harder. And like the camaraderie and like the school spirit shit and all that stuff,
Right.
and the history of a lot of colleges, I really like that.
And the cheerleaders don't look so aged.
Take that back, football. You take that back, football. Football.
I owe you an apology.
I like this dude.
I know, and I've been fucking up his name all night. And he's gonna get freaking pissed off about football.
What should we do? Should we do something fun? There's some shit you can do on Twitch. Like we can do polls.
Usually when I'm alone with a guy in a room and he's asking me if I want to do something fun, it's like, oh, thank God I don't have to suck your dick.
Again?
Because that's not fun for me.
We could do a poll. We could do a prediction.
We got 2 guys on here. Let's do a poll.
Back to the testacuzzi.
Remember the last poll we did? That was actually pretty cool.
What did we do? I don't remember.
Oh, we asked. Okay, we did a poll last time, so let's do it now. Hey, Jim and Double Donger, have you ever been busted sneaking a peek at the urinal? That was the poll.
Okay, we're gonna do it right now. Don't answer in the chat. We're gonna do a poll. There's only a few people here.
Yep.
Have you ever been
Caught sneaking a peek at the urinal.
What do they call urinal in the UK?
Pisser? What is it called? Of course, yeah, of course not.
We'll do it for, they call it a urinal. We'll do it for 3 minutes. No, let's do it longer, because that way somebody else shows up.
Yeah, and I had another one I wanted to do.
Then I'll do it shorter.
No, 10 minutes is fine, because I got to remember what I wanted to do.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, I have another one. So let me. I have another one right now. I know that these guys don't think we're so gay. So. No, we. So let me ask you this question, Sean. Would you think it's funny if your buddy sends you a dick pic?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Fuck yeah. Just don't do it, please don't do it.
No. But what's funny to me is like if somebody's on your phone and they're looking like you're showing them some work pictures of something happening at work, and they come across a dick pic, right? And they're like, and you gotta go. That's not
You gotta
mine.
explain it.
You gotta. It's not mine. Don't worry, it's not mine.
Thanks for the gifted sub to Jim. Art, appreciate that. So Art, make sure you do the poll. Good buddy Art, man, is the viewer in the viewer room. He's the voyeur.
Voyeur. Yeah.
So yeah, no, I would think a dick pic from a buddy would be funny. For sure, yeah.
I just have a feeling though, if I sent a dick pic, everybody would send it out to everybody because like, look at this little ass dick, right? Fucking kidding.
I saw a blow vid before, and then the camera turned up to my mate. What?
Oh.
Wait. Oh. Who is he giving the blowjob?
So he's getting his buddy.
Is he getting a blowjob?
He just
Giving
sees
or
his-
getting?
Yeah. So his buddy was getting a blowjob, and then all
Was it
of a
like one of
sudden-
these numbers?
And then like, it's burned it. You'll never forget the. So he's got his buddy's dick burned in his brain. Oh, don't we all?
He's getting one. Then smile to the camera. I don't blame him. That's a power move, man.
Yeah. But
take
that's
care
the
of
flex, right?
That's the flex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, especially if it's like a midget, right?
Of course not. His ranking number 1 in the poll. Don't forget to do the poll. Thanks for the beers.
I'm surprised Joey's not on.
He's pouting. I think he's talking shit. Maybe we should. Oh, fucking Art's calling right now.
Oh shit! I should probably text Joey.
Yeah, talk to him over. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Don't have to do too many things at once. Art just sent a dick pic.
Did he really? Nice.
I can't show it on the screen.
Hey, Art's not doing too bad. Good for you, Art.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
He reminds me of somebody who's got a good-looking wiener like that, man. So congratulations, bro.
He's the best.
Yeah. You know, you just look at a dude and like, I bet he's got a good looking wiener.
Never.
No, yeah, whatever, liar. Because you know when you look at Joey, you're like, ah, poor guy.
That is not right. Poor guy's not even here. You text him?
I said, are you joining us, question mark.
We need some more, people on the poll.
Yeah, you're looking at two guys, right? And they're both like, no way. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Are we doing Stream Racer? I don't think I have that set up. I'm gonna have to probably do that.
Is that where we have to piss next to each other?
Yeah, we just stream. Who can finish faster? The wife hates that. There's piss everywhere.
Yeah.
Want me to
But
send
she
the
usually wins,
Testaguzzi-
right?
Yeah, send the Testaguzzi girls over. So this week, Art went to. So there's Testacuzzi.
Yep.
And there's Testacuzzi girls to help promote Testacuzzi. Oh, excuse me. And Art went to Utah. That's where they're based. And I got to hang out with him for a few days again. And he had them on his stream. What were they eating? Cow brains or some shit like that? They were doing all kinds of crazy stuff like,
Ugh.
no, pig brains. You know you can eat pig brains? Do you know that's a thing? Like a canned pig brain?
No, thank you. I've eaten a fat chick's pussy once.
Same diff.
That was bad enough. Whatever, I drank for free.
No, you didn't.
No, I
You
didn't.
No, you didn't. You earned it. Yeah, pig brains and milk gravy.
Milk gravy.
So he had these girls eating it. Yeah, send the Testacuzzi girls over. Yeah, do it.
Heck yeah.
If they make it through the door, with the
Oh
wives
my
in there,
god, yeah.
we'll win.
That would be funny.
Dumbledore says, if it was fresh, maybe you would eat it if it was fresh,
No.
like right out of the skull of the pig. That's quite a move. You would think that they have to add some shit to preserve it, right? If you listen real close, y'all talking about fleshlights. Fleshlights are in. I mean, I think Kenny just went to go get his. If you listen real carefully, you can probably hear him pissing. Maybe not. It's just me. Is it just meat though? Is it really? Squelching noises. Yeah. You never know what he's gonna be doing. He's got that fucking mono nut or unanut. Crazy textured up. It looks like, at least in the video, I've never seen it in person, but the canned pig brain looks kind of like cat food. Maybe like the canned cat food. I mean, just by the kind of texture and the milkiness and oh fuck, it looks gross. How many of those girls, thanks Jim, how many of those girls puked, Art? Kenny can't move the camera without showing the edges of the green screen. Glad you guys showed up. This is fun. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Drinking what you drink or not. Let's see what the poll's doing. Yeah, nobody really answered the poll. Not too many of you. I'm gonna end it. I've eaten some weird stuff. Bring it on. Do tell, Dumble. Do tell. We want to hear about the weird shit. What is this weird stuff? Donkey. So donkey being a relative of the horse. Is that something you order at a restaurant? Donkey. That's pretty weird. Is that two different things that you've eaten? Donkey and horse? Which to me, that would be like the same thing. I don't know how you'd separate the donkey and the horse. And ostrich, I think I've had ostrich like burger meat, I believe. Wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's very edible. Horse and donkey would be a tough one. I think that would be a. You ever had horse meat or donkey meat? Just that one time when you were in the Navy.
Donkey, is a show.
Yeah. Did you get paid to have it?
Yeah, no. No, I did as a bet.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm talking about double donger. I got my buddy from England is on WhatsApp. I'm gonna shoot him a message.
I had dried donkey, but it had walnut and was cured. Double donger's eating some weird shit. In a pinch, we could probably. I had it in France.
Can you? Hey, what do we call it? I'm not Kevin. What?
Pod on Twitch.
I'm not. All one word.
Let me send you a link.
Did you?
I can.
Well, I'm putting it in WhatsApp real quick. So
I know,
I'm
but
gonna see if I can get Double Donger and my friend John from Liverpool to at least talk shit together.
I'm gonna send you a link right now. You talk, make funnies.
Yeah. So is this now what you're eating over there? The horse meat and all
Thanks
that
for the
shit.
cheers. Thanks for the cheers, Jim. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Jim.
that a lot.
Is this stuff that's typical? Is that your thing, right? Do you hunt donkeys?
just in college.
Yeah. No, I've never been caught sneaking a peek at the urinal, but I'll hunt the donkey once in a while. That's the worst. But no, man, I'm not very adventurous with game meat and shit like that. I'm really
Because
not.
you haven't had the opportunity, or because you just prefer to stay away.
No, I'm just not a big fan. Yeah. I mean, I like venison, right? Especially in the chili or something like that, and elk, something like that. But is that the link?
Yeah. Scouse and Southerner should end well. I don't know what that means. I'm not much of a Yank. Jim, I really appreciate the bits. Or the what was that? Bits? I know it's not easy to do that. So I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Any change in the score?
I had snails, but it's in a spread. I couldn't try it otherwise. I like mussels and other shellfish. I definitely an oyster guy.
So I've had snails with,
Like escargot.
yeah, and with a good garlic sauce, garlic and butter. They're not bad, right?
I've had it like that. Do you like shellfish? Like
Oh,
raw,
yeah.
like raw oysters and shit like that?
Yeah. Hey, Double Donger, where are you at exactly? I'm texting my friend in the Liverpool on WhatsApp, seeing if he can jump on and you guys can educate us on soccer. I'm sorry, football. Football. Can I PM? He's asking, can I PM?
Private message?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Stupid. I didn't know what fucking private message means. I'm like, what kind of preventative maintenance you gonna do for me? Fuck, you don't even never even seem like cheap.
He's gonna private messages. He doesn't want to put his private.
Oh, I
his
got
personal
you. I got you.
area.
10-4.
Do you want some of this monkish?
Yeah.
Tough.
Hmm.
Just kidding. So that is a hazy New England style IPA made in the West Coast. I'll put once Kenny pours his, I'll put that on the cam. No change in the score. It's still Gagers 14 in the second quarter.
Thank you, Jim. I do love monkish, man. That's fucking good shit.
Yep.
So hey, Double Donger, you see this? Do you guys, if anything over there like this? This is extremely hazy, almost what we would call New England hazy. Kind of looks like orange juice, and it's a little bit lighter in the camera than it is in real life.
Probably because that backlight.
Yep. And now I'm gonna block this light if you can see.
He said it's fizzy. It's interesting that he sees that as fizzy.
Yeah, it's not. I think that's just camera shit. This looks like a thick ass glass of orange juice.
But I wonder if they're used to. He said something about earlier about being that most of their beers are less carbonated. So
God damn, it's good.
so there's this guy that Art and I made buddies with out of Mexico named Moxie. He's a streamer. He plays video games and smaller guy. Smaller. I'll check right now.
So
that's what. Don't say it.
No, you're like 8 hours different, right? So, what did that say?
Don't say it out loud.
No, just spell it.
Okay, here we go. Ready? But Moxie, he was on stream drinking last night by himself, playing music and shit, and goofing around, and he was complaining about he was drinking Pacifico. And he was complaining about the 12-pack he had, and he kept saying. He goes, this is like the third time I bought Pacifico, and it doesn't have very much gas in it. And he kept describing it that way.
Yeah.
And Moxie's kind of an interesting dude. I mean, he's obviously Spanish is probably his first language, but he spent a bunch of time in China.
We have a lot of those here.
He's in Mexico. He's in Mexico, but he spent a lot. He's like half Chinese.
What?
And so he speaks fluent Chinese, but he also speaks English.
In Spanish?
Yeah, of course, Spanish.
Wow.
And he kept saying gas every time he was describing it, and I'm drinking a couple of beers.
So he's like, oh no, vato.
Gas, got too much gas in it. And so I finally told him, I was like, dude, say it's undercarbonated or doesn't have enough CO2. Like I was like telling him like,
yeah,
and then but it was funny because he instantly went to, thank you. You're making my English better.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? And we were both drunk.
Jim is 3 hours behind us. So you're not East Coast.
You're in Hawaii.
You're not East Coast, right? Because East Coast is 3 hours ahead of us. So if you're, my family in Florida, it's 9 o'clock ish there. You're not. Are you 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock? Dude, I just feel like I sound so stupid right now, right? To people like Jim and double dongers. I'm so dumb to all the double dongers in the world.
If I had $1 for it, I never heard that.
Well, so you guys, the first time I had a podcast and I had Sean as my guest and I'm Not Kevin podcast was, so we were doing like our dual podcast and it was like, how'd you come up with the name I'm Not Kevin? And okay, gotcha.
So it's 9 o'clock there.
Yep. So, and he's like, do you know what a doppelganger is? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is dildos that have, two people can use at the same time. Me and the wife love it, Right. So
I was like, no, that's not what I'm talking
then when
about.
he told the story, I'm like, man, never mind, that story is stupid.
I'd much rather hear about the fucking double.
I really thought doppelganger was a sex toy.
So, dumble donger it's like full circle.
It is a sex toy then. What? Are we talking about times?
His name, Dumble Donger is almost a combination of double donger and doppelganger.
Oh, got it. It's when you look like a dildo. I just thought that was so funny. So Jim, are you in Florida? Where exactly are you at? I get it. You're on the East Coast. And are you okay with Ida? Did she fuck you up, or were you in the safe zone?
Great question.
Thanks.
You sound like a fucking journalist.
Yeah, I sound like a journalist, not a drunk beer podcaster.
But we do care. Drunk podcaster.
I am.
What do you think about that beer?
I love it. I love Monkish though.
But you know what's crazy though? So like we drank that, or I tasted that, Bottle Logic Charisma Cheek, whatever. That was a little old. It tasted old. This. You Scouse message back?
Oh, Delaware.
Okay, Delaware. So you're probably outside of. I think you guys probably got hit a little bit from that, right? Because it went right up.
Yeah, I did.
Even older Monkish are still good.
No, he hasn't messaged back.
I did message back, I think.
No, he's asking
Oh,
about
your
friend for
buddy,
the UK.
right.
It took me a minute. No, I wonder if
What's
he
a
went to bed.
scouse? What's a scouse? Is that your homeboy?
Yeah, so that's a term for homie. No, I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
So 302, that's his area code. That's Delaware.
Got it.
The first state. Number 1.
Absolutely. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Congratulations. Did you work hard to get? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Scouse is a Liverpool person. Oh, I gotta text that.
What's up, scouse?
You know, I'm saying, hey, you fucking Scouse. Hey, you.
We could hear you. For some reason, that
It's on my-
your hand going on
Yeah,
the cord.
this is fucking. This table sucks.
Ouch. Damn. Scouser. Call him a scouser.
Okay, Scouser. SC.
Ouser. Just like it sounds.
Did he just say that?
No, that's what I said.
No, the autocorrect is Scouter. Like, hey, you fucking Scouter.
I think they know you're a
SCO.
Yankee.
SCOUSER.
SCOUSER. That's real.
Yeah,
I said.
I like that. And you know what his wife calls my wife a slapper.
Because she slapped you around?
I guess a slapper's like a slut.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you slapper. She goes, you bloody slapper. Yeah.
And when he does that, what's she talking about?
Yeah,
It's funny.
Yeah, I'm a slapper. Yeah.
She would have called her a slut. She would have punched her.
She's like, just a couple of neighbors with the big.
Take a couple of fucking. We say slag?
Slag. What is a slag?
Oh, man. In the South.
In the South, what's a slag?
We're learning. We're learning.
I want to know what a slag. Is it okay if somebody calls me a slag?
Yes, tell him yes. Whatever it is, tell him
Do I
yes.
have to fly a certain flag to be a slag?
You slag.
I'm all about slag rights.
This is fun. I hope you guys are having fun. We're having a blast over
Yes.
here. I know there's only a few of you guys in here, but
But we're hanging with each other. This is
Yeah,
cool,
this
man.
is
I
very
got my
cool.
East Coast homie, man. My UK homie.
and your West Coast homie.
Oh, yes. You never finished the Jeep story.
Oh yeah, so I didn't. There's a hard one to teach U.S. folks. The slag, what that means. So Kenny had this Jeep, or his wife had this Jeep, and then Kenny bought the Jeep truck. What's it called?
I bought a Gladiator.
Gladiator. I call it the mullet of Jeeps.
Yes. This is in the front, party in the back.
That's right. And then you guys were a Jeep family all of a sudden.
His and her Jeeps.
Yeah, so which is cool.
Which
And what's interesting is
and neither one of them seen dirt. We're the worst.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So to have a fight, a row. Yeah, I think I recognize that one.
What's a row?
It's a fight.
Oh, okay.
To have a fight. I think, right? So my parents did the same thing. They both bought Jeeps. They one of them bought a Jeep. And like, holy shit, I kind of like this. And the other one bought a Jeep. You know, they did kind of the same thing. And then all of a sudden, and your wife's Jeep wasn't that old.
It's a 2013. So we bought it in 2015.
The beauty of Jeeps is they don't change that much. But it was clean, very clean, right? And then all of a sudden, in this group chat that we all have, we get these pictures of a new Jeep to the family. And this so it looks like a nice Jeep. It's built. It's got some lift to it, and big tires and wheels, Fox suspension and shit. So it looks like just every other Jeep running around.
Unassuming,
town.
right?
Unassuming, but also but
Cool.
it's got the stance and it has the look, right? It has the look. And then there's another picture of the motor. The words on the motor, 392. And I'm like, 392. What's up, Tyler? Imagine getting a Jeep that doesn't see dirt.
That's me, bro.
He's got two of them.
Yeah.
But 392, I'm like, 392 in a 6-cylinder? That doesn't make sense. It's a fucking V8.
Yeah. So that's the Jeep. Looks pretty, looks like a cool Jeep, right? No big deal.
It's nice. It's very nice. Great color. Good, good wheels and tires. It has that good Jeep stance, like what you would want. You wouldn't want like just the kind of the basic model. It has a good look. You guys know what a Sierra Cosworth is? Sierra Cosworth. You know what that is? I've never heard of that before. Never heard of
No.
it. And educate us, please. So then I'm thinking 392. That's a fucking lot of motor, dude, right? And then I haven't seen it in person. Kenny comes over tonight. And he's like, "Hey, want to go for a ride, dude? Think of a 392 Hemi in a. I can send you a PM link. That's cool. Send whatever you want, man. We're open for it.
Yeah, we're cool.
we go for a ride. Think of it. I mean, 392 Hemi is the same motor they put in what? Besides the Jeep. Challenger? They put that in a Challenger? They probably do, right?
Yeah, I think they do.
It's a fucking hot rod. It's a fucking hot rod. So we get on the fucking road, and this thing drives like a fucking hot rod. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. I mean, for a Jeep, I did not expect that in a Jeep.
No, it sounds mean. It is mean.
It's even got the freaking turn the exhaust on, turn the exhaust off as far as the sound and shit. It's the real deal. Yeah, the 392 has 485 horsepower, especially with the Charger and Challenger. Jim, what's it got in the Jeep? They do the same horsepower setup. It's impressive. I couldn't believe. I mean, you didn't squeal the tires.
It's set in all-wheel drive, right? It's four-wheel drive.
Okay. Does it drive? That's all time, full time. You can turn it on and off.
No, it's you can it's you don't have a choice. It's all four-wheel drive, but you can go to high, low, all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the motor.
That's the picture you sent us, and I was like, "What the fuck is that? That's not a six-cylinder. That's not a six-cylinder."
No,
it's a ballsy son of a bitch, dude. It's impressive. Yeah. It's a nice. What's the MPGs on that thing?
Oh, dude, I get like 3 miles in a gallon. It's horrible. It's horrible.
That has a lot of horsepower. Is that what yours has? 485?
Yeah.
485 horsepower.
I've heard 450, 470, and 485.
Insurance.
So
wait. Insurance paid out. Police didn't even visit. Did you wreck something? Oh, it got stolen from my garage. Is that the car? Wait. We gotta Google this shit now. Hang on.
What do you have?
Sierra Cosworth.
Sounds like a Jeep Sierra because they had the Sierra.
It's a car. It's
Ooh.
a car. It looks. I mean, it's very European, right? It's not. That wouldn't be considered.
But it's a Ford, yeah.
Ford Sierra Cosworth. RS 500 sells for a lot of fucking money. Shit.
Jeez.
Wow. So we're looking at this on Google right now.
Yeah, this dude's cool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So it got stolen out of his garage. That's what he's saying. It's gone. Which it's got to be it's got 450 horsepower. That seems like British stock right there. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, 140 psi torque.
Oh, torque.
Torque. What the fuck are you saying, bro? Speak English.
Please didn't even visit. Got 30,000 on insurance. But looking at the prices on that I just Googled, that might not be enough, right? I'm not sure on the Jeep Gladiator it might have it. No, this isn't a Gladiator. This is a full-on
yeah,
Rubicon.
This is the regular. Yeah, Rubicon.
His Jeep. We're talking. We're bragging about his wife's Jeep.
Yeah.
His Jeep is not this.
No, my Jeep's bullshit.
That's insurance money. Yeah, so 30,000 insurance. That
Torque.
is torque. Yeah.
Yep.
That's impressive. I don't know that car at all. I mean, it looks like
Unassuming, right?
unassuming, but then you start putting spoilers and shit on them. I mean, that's kind of like out of the hatchback. So let me see if I can I share this? Let's see.
Dude, I bet that car's fun. So you want me to like take a screen, take a picture of it?
No. I'll get it.
Okay.
We have the technology.
Ooh.
There you go. That's the old school shit right there.
Yeah. That was my jam.
Window capture. That's source.
How funny would it be if that was his car and we got his license plate?
Oh, that's my shit.
Hey, are those whale tails stock? Those cars come with those whale tails like that? The spoilers in the back? It looks. I mean, they don't sell these Fords in America. It looks like a Toyota.
Hang on.
And do you guys dig American cars over there? Or because over here it seems like the Japanese are better quality than most of our American made stuff.
That's what he's talking about right there.
Are you showing it?
Yeah.
Hey, good job.
That's drunk. That's monkish. That's monkish producing right there.
Yeah.
So tell us about what do you? I mean, because in the United States, you think about performance vehicles. You're usually talking about drag type car, like from 0 to 60, 80, 100, whatever.
In a quarter mile.
In a quarter mile type of it. Like,
and I don't know how that. I don't know what that means in your distance.
Or you're talking about basically red light, light to light, like right? Stoplight to stoplight. How fast can you get there? Or you're talking about a sports car for driving a canyon, right? Twisty type stuff. So hugging the ground, quick turns, you know, all that kind of shit. So what would this car? He said rims may vary. Because to me, those are rims. I mean, what year is this car?
And I want to know the engine, right? He's talking 450 horsepower. Is that what he said? Is that a V8? That's a little ass car for a V8.
Yeah, 2-door though. Still 2-door. It's kind of
Little coupe.
It kind of the hatch on it, kind of the backside almost reminds me of like the Porsche 4-door.
To me, that looks like a Ford Escort that's been a little bit more rounded off. I mean, that doesn't look like a modern day bottle style. I mean, a body style. I mean, even the door handles look cheap as fuck, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like an old piece of shit Ford.
So Tyler knows about it. It's a rally, very famous because of the
Yes,
rally.
yeah, that
rally
makes
racing.
sense. That makes sense. But that kind of pisses me off that Ford sells us their fucking shit boxes and then they send something fucking badass over to UK.
It's got to be the desirable market then, right?
Fuck Ford. Ford found on road dead. That's what it sounds. That's what it stands for. Ford. Fuck it. First on race day. Fuck you. Found on road dead.
Found on the road dead. That's cool though. I appreciate you sharing that. I'm sorry that got stolen.
Yeah, that sucks.
Engine varies. We had a big turbo, ceramic brakes. The inside is cheap as fuck. I couldn't drive it in winter because the windscreen wouldn't clear. Oh shit! So it didn't
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
so it's pure performance, right?
That's real Ford.
Yeah. So you did have a Ford.
Yeah.
But you're owning it because of performance. You're not owning it because of the luxuries of a nice car. You're owning it because it hauls ass and performs, which makes sense. I mean, that's.
So what's a typical car you guys would see on the streets out there? Like a Saab? What's a car you would see in the UK typically? Is it American cars? What's everybody drive over there? Range Rover? What's an England made? What's a UK car? I don't know. Like I said, I'm stupid, man. But I like how Tyler jumped in though. He's got his shit together.
Tyler's cool. Tyler,
Is
this the same Tyler? For sure, hatchbacks. Lots of hatchbacks in the UK. That's the same Tyler that came out to California, right?
Oh, BMW and Toyotas.
Oh yeah, well, Toyotas everywhere.
You guys drive big meaty weenies?
What?
BMW.
Big mini weenies. A lot of Teslas in the UK. I didn't know.
Teslas?
Interesting.
No shit.
Yeah, so Tyler came out with a couple other streamers a couple months ago. Was it in Fords? So yeah, obviously the Sierra. But Tyler came out and hung out with us. I went down with Art and we did like basically crash up derby kind of an event at in Paris Motor Speedway. Not Paris Motor Speedway. It was in Paris, the city of Paris. And oh yeah, that's right. You live in Cali. You met up with those guys, and then we all met up together. And they got stranded at the fucking track. So these dudes that came out from like Tennessee area. Well, one of them's in Tennessee, and I don't know where the other dude is. They flew out to hang out with Art, right? Vauxhall is European. It's called Opel.
I remember Opals.
Yeah, Opel's has a different badge. So these dudes came out to basically they were on vacation to stream, go around and hang out in Southern California and shit. And they did a bunch of stuff with Art, kind of hung out, went to the beach and did a bunch of shit. And then we all went to, so then I drove from here to Art's, and then Art and I went down to even, Paris is a long way from here. And we met these dudes, and they just picked up, Tyler just started hanging out with them. I mean, he knew them from the stream, and then he just basically hung out with them for the weekend.
Where's Paris at?
It's like, you know where Fontana is?
Yeah.
Further east, I think.
On the 15?
We took the
Or 210, I mean?
210, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. And then like
So you went
60.
past the 15.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's a long drive. So it was a long day for me. I mean, it's shorter for Art because he's already kind of down that way. But yeah, it was so these fucking guys, they meet us there at the track. They hung out in Paris pretty much all day, which I don't know how the hell you guys did that. That was fucking crazy because there's nothing to do in Paris other than the track, and it's like kind of like an Okie Bowl for us.
Yeah.
But they had this fucking badass like figure 8 racing. Where these guys are crossing each other and shit.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. Just sent a pic of my car. Oh, he actually picked up his car.
We did that in the figure 8 racing. We did it in the showers in the Navy.
That was different.
Yeah.
That was different.
Oh no, your wiener just hit me in the butthole.
That's different, man. It's different. Hang on. trying to do too many things at once.
Yep.
Trying to tell a story, trying to stream, trying to drink, and I gotta pee. Hang on, doppelganger. What?
I like how he can send these messages. That's badass.
Yeah. He said we can share it too. Oh, it's a cool color too.
Dude, that is
I gotta read
that's
it.
fucking badass.
I like those wheels.
Is everything stock on that picture? Like, did they come with those wheels and that tail in the back? And that was 450 horsepower?
That's what he said, dude.
Motherfucker. A lot of glass, huh?
So, so these dudes come down here.
But look how he says cheap as fuck on the inside. Look at those door handles and that.
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck, dude.
I don't want to get too much in here. I'm trying to be good about what I post, you know what I mean?
No, I have no clue what you're saying.
Just so I don't share too much.
Oh, you like surrounding area?
And just my shit there, his shit.
His kids in the background?
Is that your wife? No, I'm just kidding.
She's badass. You seen his car pics? We just want tip pics.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. So you should be able to see that now. So it's pretty badass. Like it's got the louvers in the hood.
I'm just wondering how that would do in America. Like, why don't they sell those in America?
I don't think it would do well.
You don't think so?
No. Dang, that's nice.
That's a cool ass.
The car was in a mag, and I have the magazine it was in. But you have the magazine, but you don't have the car. That sucks. You know, I don't think. Here's why.
I wish I had a magazine with my wife's tits in it, but not the wife anymore.
She can almost hear us.
Yeah,
You know
I know.
that, right? She's in the next room. Here's my opinion of why it probably wouldn't do well in the U.S. It has to do with, for me, the balance, like the balance of the window to door panel or sidewall.
Yeah, we want more metal.
Yeah, it's like it's overbalanced to me.
I like the way the fenders, and it goes right into ground effects. But it's got like a Mustang front end.
So Tyler's like, I love rally, so I know all about those cars. It's only become eligible a few years ago. Eligible for what? Eligible for what? What'd you say? The fender?
The front fender looks like a Mustang, like
All this right here.
the square body Mustang.
Yeah. Yep. It has a lot of that. I bet they stamped them in the same place.
Yeah.
I kind of dig because that rear wing off the hatchback reminds me of kind of the old school Saab.
Yeah. But if you take that off, that's kind of a shitty looking car, right?
No, it makes the car.
Yeah.
It makes the car. Yeah. The performance of it though is crazy. I mean, even look at the front end of it.
Yeah.
It looks very 80s.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
the Mustang, yeah.
All that plastic.
But dude,
color.
did that pull a lot of pussy? I mean,
Probably more.
Would
Oh.
chicks dig you for that?
So he said it just became eligible for import. Import to here or there? All I thought was classic rally. Yeah. No, I dig it, and I'm critiquing it, but I do dig it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great question. Is it like a pussy magnet?
Yeah. Do like, where's this? Oh, the steering wheel's on the right side, huh?
Wrong side.
That's
Wrong
yeah,
side,
so
right side.
that's what fucks it up. We can't drive that over here.
Yeah, I'm driving the right
Mailman.
Yeah, no man can drive. Once it got classic rally, it went up. Once it got classic rally, it went up $10,000 or 10,000 pounds or whatever.
It
It's
got
very
that-
cool.
it got
I really
that-
appreciate.
It got
sharing
that
this.
heavy.
No, it's dollars.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it. Just stay America.
Stay in my lane.
It's a very cool story. It really sucks to know that you lost it. I mean, I really feel for you, man. It sucks to lose a vehicle, like, especially a vehicle that's that you dig and you're really into and its performance. And
So I was gonna tell a joke and like fill in the blank, right? Like it's too bad the blank went all the way from America over there to steal your car.
don't do it.
You
Don't do it.
fill in the blank, right? I got a couple that can fit in there.
So back to Tyler's story. So these guys, so we go down there. I drive to, I meet up with Art. Art and I drive down. These guys went to fucking Paris early, thinking they were going to go do something in Paris, California. You ever been to Paris? You ever been out there?
No, I didn't know it was that.
There's nothing to do. That's why you've never been there. And they hung out all day. Tyler just kind of along for the ride, right? And these guys are streaming all day. So we end up getting down there. We get to the track and got great access. They get us in for nothing. We're not backstage. What do you
Yeah.
call that?
In the pits.
Everybody gets to the pits, but we got like center filled. So we're filming from the center of the track on top of the building and shit like that. So great access. And they do the whole thing. They got like races. They got figure 8 races, circle track races. They had like trailer races where they're dragging trailers with shit on them and they're racing. All that shit, which is really, it's fun. It was a lot of fun.
Right.
Plus the access we had was great because we're right in the middle of it. And then at the end of it, we're leaving and Art's like wanting to get, because the whole time I think in the pits they're doing this, right? So as we're leaving, Art's like wanting to talk to some of these people, and they're doing the same. We kind of split up, right? They're streaming too, right? And they're just bouncing around.
Serious?
Yeah. These guys, this Tyler, the guys that Tyler was with. Tyler's not a streamer, but
Tyler hangs with streamers.
He hangs with streamers, and, he's buddies with these guys. And so he's just roaming around with them. They're just goofing around. Well, then we're about to wrap up, and I'm holding the camera, right? I'm filming for Art, and he's doing his thing, and all of a sudden one of the guys that he's with comes up and goes, and when we're like, and I'm holding the camera, and I'm like, what? He goes, I lost the fucking keys to the rental car. Dude, these guys are staying in Ventura. We're in fucking Paris, California.
Yeah, so just so you
and
guys,
it's like 10. No, it's like 9 and 9, 10 and 9.
So
something like that.
Even like if you take the 15 north and hit 210, and take 210 west to the 5, that's over an hour drive, right?
Dude, it's a long way.
So yeah, so he's well over. He's in the 2-hour range.
Yeah. So we're, and it's dark now, right? And the track is starting to shut down. The people that are like the stands are empty already.
Yeah, of
But
course.
the people in the pits are starting to drag their shit out, and all of us are wandering around. Yeah, I didn't get home till like 6 in the morning. So we're wandering around with our fucking phone flashlights. Well, Art had some of these lights like we're using here, like battery powered ones. And we're roaming around the track and the infill and the pits and shit looking for, and it's all dirt. It's like clay.
Right.
So if the keys fell on the ground, they've been run over and they're pounded in the dirt. There's no way. And so I'm like, I have a long drive.
Yeah.
We have a long drive just to get to where I left my car.
Yeah.
And then I got an even more long drive.
It's
get
only
home.
9 o'clock.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck that.
So these guys are they're just like lost, you know what I mean? And the whole time, Tyler's a young guy, you know what I mean? I think I kind of felt bad because I'm thinking he basically got kidnapped by these two dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
they're hiding the keys on purpose. 'Cause, you're gonna have to spend the night in our RV.
Not in the RV. They're in a fucking rental car. They're in a fucking.
That's even worse. That smells like fucking Astroglide.
Oh yeah. So Art's like, he's like, dude, I feel bad. He goes, I know, I gotta get you back so you can just finish the drive to get home, And we looked around for a long time, and then one of the dudes is like, just go, you guys go, we'll figure it out. And the whole time he's on hold with the rental car company, trying to get to like their, support for lost keys.
Oh, shit.
So I guess, and Tyler could probably plumb us up on this, but what I understand happened is, and the rental car was like at LAX because these guys flew into LAX. The rental car company dispatches a tow truck all the way to Paris to scoop up this car, and these 3 dudes that are been up all day and all night drive them all the way to LAX to drop this car with no keys off, give them a new rental car, and then so they can then drive all the way to Ventura. Tyler, did you stay with them, those guys? I mean, basically that morning. I mean, you said 6 a.m. Did you drive from your place or from Ventura back to your place? I was curious about that because those guys started early, Saturday, and he gets back to wherever 6 a.m. Sunday. It's a fucking long ass day,
Oh my
dude.
god, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I stayed at the hotel. Okay, but he had one of the dude that had the keys had one of those like lanyards. You know what I mean? His keys rang on the lanyard, and then they just.
Did he find him though later?
Nope. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I bet Tyler knows.
So there's no funny ending here.
The funny ending was that Tyler had to hang out with these guys all night and sleep with them. He said no, he didn't find him. So was the punchline that they actually took advantage of you and hid the key with you?
Yeah, where's this fall in how many gay experiences have you ever had? First?
Are you
Or
peeing
last?
again?
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Hurry up, because I gotta go.
Well, you said you had to,
We-
and I waited. But
We could cross the streams. Oh man, I'm thinking before too long, the girls are gonna have to. Our girls are gonna be shutting us down, make us shut the shit down so we can eat dinner. Squelching resumes. What's that mean? Squelching. Squelching for us means like squeaky girls. Squelch. I'm only in Ontario, so I wasn't far from them anyways. Oh yeah, Ontario's close to Ventura. Yeah, that's cool. Resumes. How's that music coming through for you guys? Is it loud? Too low? Should it be louder? Is it annoying? Resumes? Oh, squelching resumes. Oh, is that in the back? Did you hear the girls squelching in the background? Resumes. The girls are loud, man. They're not even that close. And fucking dipshit left the door open. So now it's even louder. Now I'm gonna go piss. I guarantee he's gonna talk shit. Alright, you got the helm, Captain.
Yeah. Holy shit. Get out there. I'm trying to take a piss. Why is like, oh, what are you doing? Fucking listening to you guys. You probably can hear them. Alright, so I'm gonna go to El Segundo, Mayberry Street. This is a brewery down in LA area. Actually, it's El Segundo. And one of the owners is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's our claim to fame, right? WWE wrestler. I think you guys even know who he is in the UK. So he has a Broken Skull IPA that's amazing. But this is West Coast. So for you guys in the UK, West Coast is like more bitter on the back end. And East Coast, New England style is going to be a lot more hazy with a lot more notes up front, right? Like aroma, like heavy aroma on the nose, right? When you sniff it. So this one is I mean, goddamn it actually smells really good. I was gonna say you don't pick up a lot here, but you really do. It smells amazing. So this is our West Coast IPA. It's running about 7.2%, and it has mosaics, hops. Takes center stage in this authentic West Coast IPA. Yeah, and then it kind of talks about so a lot of mosaic, which is a typical.
Did you bring more than one of those, or you just gonna?
I did. You want one? I do like them. They're great beer.
Because you handed me this can like there was something left in it. And there's something left in it.
So I do like this beer. It's a good beer. I do like El Segundo. El Segundo is really good. And so the question is, did I become a fan of El Segundo after Stone Cold Steve Austin? I can't say Stone Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin became one of the owners. I don't know. I've always thought they've kind of done a pretty decent. It just seems like their distribution came up here in our area a lot more now that he's become
popular.
So maybe they're more popular. Maybe they're bigger distribution. I don't know. But anyways, cheers to El Segundo. Yeah. And cheers to you guys hanging with us. I appreciate you guys hanging out here. We're going to go ahead and slam this beer.
No, you're not.
Well, now that you interrupted me, I'm not going to do it. But,
so Tyler says, you know what sucked about that night is I worked the previous night, so I was up for 24 hours.
Motherfucker.
And that night finished. Oh, fuck yeah. So could you even sleep after that?
I've done that. I was a shift worker for years and years, and my last night I would stay up all night and hang out, right? Like do yard work, whatever. Wife would get off and hang out, and so to pull it, the sleep deprivation blends right in, right? So you become you think you're functioning normal, but you're so deep sleep deprived that it's hard to explain, right? Mm-hmm. And you get drunker faster, you act stupid faster, and nobody understands what's going on. Can I move this up? Is that...
Oh, you know, so you get the edge of the screen.
Fuck.
And you can leave it like that, I don't give a shit. But...
Well, I'm still like, I feel like Art's gonna be critiquing us.
He logged off a long time ago.
God damn.
Cheers, Jim. I appreciate that, man.
All right. Double Donger said beer back. Hurry up.
Yeah, so I agree. I mean, shift working, I I did it for a little while. I didn't do it for a long
I
time.
did it for years.
But and I don't know how do people do it for years because it's gotta fuck you up.
It is. It's horrible.
Like long term fuck up, right?
It's not even. It's horrible. It fucking sucks.
And some people do it for years and years and years, and that's just their career, right?
But it was what it was, right? I had to do it, and but I missed birthdays, holidays, you know, and just. But I paid my dues. I had to pay my dues, and I had to do it. Now the good thing was when I went on 4 on and 4 off, like I worked 4 days and I was off for 4 days, I was able to volunteer in my kids' classrooms, right, when they were in kindergarten and stuff like that. So I tried to make up for it, but that's my excuse for I'm a shitty dad.
I got to bring brownies to the teacher.
Like,
No way I passed
Dad, you
out.
drink too much. Like, fuck you, I was a shift worker 20 years ago.
No way I passed out in the truck, but I only got like 2 hours after that. It was go time and then with them. And those guys aren't big drinkers, but they're like potheads. They were, I mean, at least one of them was fucking smoked out the whole time.
Tyler?
I don't think Tyler did anything.
Because he doesn't drink. He's the one that said
No, that was Jim. That was Jim.
Oh, that's right, Jim. Hey,
But-
Jim, what's score, brother?
Score update? Football
Score update? It's from the pothead. that's shitty. He wouldn't want to be smoked out.
He's like straight laced.
Yep.
Watching us be stupid.
He's probably a solid, really good dude, man. Probably.
We're reminding him when he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't want to be one of those dumbasses.
Could you imagine being like, so? A relative of mine was was the example to my kids. Like, you don't want to be like so and so, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's on drugs and he has no teeth and he's this and he's that. So could you imagine
Being the example?
if I'm that guy all of a sudden? Like,
I use the example all the time.
you don't be like
just
Uncle,
kidding.
you don't be like Uncle Kenny.
Fuck, that guy's fucked up.
He goes to the no square. I mean, drink.
I don't know what the no-no square is.
Stop. Don't
Gators
touch-
14, third quarter.
Nice. You don't remember that song? Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no square.
No, I don't remember this.
You gotta do the little whatever. Nobody ever sang that to me.
I haven't had this beer in a really long time.
It hasn't been out that long, has it?
Yeah, I think it's been out quite a while.
The Mayberry Street.
And maybe it's because I didn't rinse it out good enough, but I rinsed it. What do you get in the nose?
I don't know. I was telling him it's pretty good.
Does it smell earthy to you?
No. Yeah, maybe it's almost like strawberries to me.
Ooh.
Almost like I'm picking up strawberries.
Rule number 1, make sure Dan has smoke, and rule number 2, don't let Nitro be in charge of the key. So Dan was the pothead, and Nitro was the guy that was driving and had the keys. What do you guys actually do for a living? We don't talk about work. We don't talk about last names.
Yeah,
That's
we're
kind of the rule.
gonna do the private message again.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll PM you.
So no,
We're in the oil and gas industry.
Yeah, I'm in
both
oil.
of us.
We're gonna oil fields. I'm a safety guy, right? I do safety stuff. So
Industrial safety.
industrial safety is
I
my
don't,
gig.
I don't do industrial safety, but I do industrial.
Yeah, Sean's Sean runs a team. So yeah.
He does safety.
Do you-
Wink, wink.
Are you a safety guy or are you winking? Like, I'm really a safety guy. And I would like
He
to.
said, I'm really a safety guy.
I would like to know if anybody's had these two a taste off. What are you saying? What do you think?
I have 2 post nominals. I don't know what that means. So while I was peeing, I was thinking about the show. Do you think so? You shut down the IPA Today show, and do you think that's partly because we ran out of shit to talk about?
There was a lot of that.
And to fast forward a little bit, now that we're doing this live thing where we're having people, we're engaging with people,
I like this way better.
it's fun, right?
Yes.
This is very fun to kind of be able to say shit and then have people respond versus just saying it to each other.
Yeah.
Because Kenny and I know each other real well, and we've heard most of the stories that we have in our like repository in the back of our head. And
Yep.
we've told them to each other over and over in the stream. And at some point it goes, okay, I've heard that. I'll laugh, but I've heard it. But then to have these new people kind of come in and throw
Oh,
shit
this
at,
is-
and bring their own stories. Right?
Yeah, this is fun, right?
It's
This
really
is
cool.
good stuff.
We didn't get the poll results. Oh, the poll results were no. Look at the penis or not. So the answer was no. People said that they hadn't been caught. So the question is very specific. Have you been caught?
And I have never been caught. Let the record show.
Now, he's not saying he's never looked. He's saying he's never been caught.
I don't understand what's the big deal. You're sizing up the competition, right? I'm just kind of curious. I don't understand the big deal. Like, so, are you so like I would never look at another penis?
Oh, look at this! Look at this! We got a regional thing here. Maybe it's a UK thing. You gotta look. But did you do the poll? You didn't do the poll, did you? No shame and make a joke. Like, nice watch. That's your joke, right?
That's
Nice
my watch. My joke is nice watch, right? You just tell a guy nice watch.
You've told me that a few times.
Yep. And then and Sean's always like, I don't wear a watch.
I still don't wear a watch.
Right.
Or the traditional is, the water's cold.
Water's cold and deep too.
The drain's
Right.
plugged. And
Yeah.
all that
Yep.
shit. The nice watch is a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Because you can't say I'm looking at your dick. You can say I'm looking at your hand.
Now the one that's makes it awkward is when you go, hey.
He's a nice chub. It's cold in here.
Now you don't ever ask a guy if he plans on getting circumcised. Like that makes things weird.
Because you get into his personal life.
Yeah, you plan on getting circumcised? I mean, you're really gonna be like that forever? That makes things weird. That's an odd thing to say.
I've never heard that one.
No.
Holy shit. Dude, this is a good beer. I'm glad you brought
I
this.
love this beer, man. It's good beer, and I'm thinking I like it better than Phantom's Bride.
I need to get it. I need to get more of these. Now they're more, like you said, more distributed here.
But now the thing is, do I like this beer better than Broken Skull? Because I love Broken Skull, which is Steve
not
Austin's.
that's not El Segundo.
It is. It's El Segundo, and it's Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer.
That's El Segundo.
Broken Skull. Hey, also, I want to tell Double Donger. I think my buddy John is.
Dumble.
I think he went to bed because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning your time. So I think he went to bed. He usually stays up to about 1. But I told him that. I told him we're hanging out with a guy from UK, and I told him your location. And I said, you know this place? And then I said, hey, you fucking scouser, we're gonna slag if you don't jump in. Did I say it right?
You definitely did say it
Did
right.
I
I don't
say
know.
that?
I don't know what he's saying, but you did it. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing.
I probably fucked it up.
So, Dumble said, that's the thing. The difference in us too, being cut. So the comparison of U.S. versus UK,
Oh,
like 70% of us is chopped. I knew that was coming soon. The last bit is made up. We've been on for 2 hours. These girls got to be getting hungry, right?
so is he saying that
70% of people in the UK.
is chopped? So there's 30% of anteaters running around, huh? That's probably the same here, because
Oh no, the last bit is made up. What he said to Scouse guy.
oh,
All the bullshit you just joked around made. Is that really all? Did you really read that
Yes.
verbatim? That's really the shit you said.
yes, I wrote. That's what I wrote. I wrote. I said, hey, and I gave the link to where we're at. I said, join us. We're hanging out with a guy from the UK, and I gave your location. I said, do you know this place? And I said, hey, you fucking scouser, we're gonna slag if you don't jump in.
And he never replied. He went to bed. He was
Yeah, I
like,
think he's in bed. But
he's
but
like-
I've talked
He
to
said,
him.
"Kitty's drunk again."
Yeah, but I've talked to him well into 1 o'clock his time, right? So
1 a.m.
he's a late nighter, even on work nights. He's
Oh,
late
really?
because we talk a lot because he visits every year. So we'll talk
He
like
said up to Scouser was okay.
up to Scouts. I was like, oh,
That was like second word, right?
yeah.
Hey, Scouser.
So after that, I fucked it up. I said, so saying we're gonna slag is not okay. That's not the way to say it. Did I fuck that up?
Hey, so Jim said, have you ever had the Def Leppard L?
Oh, who had that? Did
I
somebody bring
remember.
that?
No, I remember seeing somebody shared it in our group or whatever,
Yes.
like that they were doing something, but I don't know anybody that's had it. Could have just called him a massive slag.
Oh, I'm gonna type that.
Hey, you massive slag.
You fucking massive slag.
Type it and say it like you're British. Come on, do it.
Good eye, mate.
That's Austrian. That's
Ah,
Australian.
goddamn, I always fuck them up. You fucking massive.
Again, I appreciate you guys being here. It's a lot of we're having. I mean, part of the reason we do this is because it gives us an excuse to get together and goof around, have some fun.
There we go.
I mean, that's really the basis of this whole show. Is just that
You fucking massive slag.
it gives us an excuse to drink some beer and goof around. Kenny and I always have a good time with each other, and we're pretty good buddies, and it's good to kind of share it.
Yeah.
Right. And I hope you guys are having fun because we're having a blast. I'm having a blast.
So to say their accents, though,
Somebody said that's Steve Irwin, you dumbass.
so oh, that hurts right in the heart.
Oh. Damn.
So
I'm not drinking nearly as much
They're-
water as I thought I would be.
nope, that's why I brought the jug. So they're
You haven't touched it
my
since
buddy
we started.
Yes, I have. My buddy Jim and his wife have two different accents. Right, hers is very Cockney. Right, like a lot of time has to translate
Oh yeah, yeah.
what she just said.
You
So
told me that
it's-
before.
yeah. So is that you bloody slapper? Is that
So
Are
you
you
said
familiar?
Cockney, right? You said Cockney.
she is?
Yeah, that's a regional thing, right?
I guess.
I never. I mean, growing up, I mean, I'm you know, fucking redneck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when then you know you get older and you start hearing people talk, and you're like, wait, that's different than
Right.
it's not the Queen's English,
Right.
right? It has a different like they're
The other thing that's really caught on, like, you definitely know what they're talking about is wanker. Like, I know what a wanker is.
wanker is across the board.
Yeah.
So my accent is South London. So how does that compare to like the Queen's? If we think if
South London.
if the Queen's English is like baseline, like proper
Yeah.
English,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna say English. Where does South London fall in? But most people put it on. What's that mean? Put it on like they fake it.
Yeah, I think he's saying fake it. But most people put it on. Like yeah, like really, really push it. Like to sound like that. Like kind of like some people out here in California try to act real surferish, right? Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. Good day, mate.
But do they do that? Do they do that with each other, or just when Westerners or I guess Westerners, we're all Westerners, but
Oh, I see. He's saying your Queens is a little pumped up.
do you want to say like fuck those people? That's what you want to say, right?
Yeah. Hey, say it straight, bro.
We're getting really close to the end of this, so
Yeah, we gotta get ready to wrap things up. But so let me ask you this, Dumbledogger. If what's the proper term you say right before you want to bang a chick in her butt?
it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
You don't think so?
I don't.
If I
Well,
say,
let's find out. Let's find
Yeah,
out.
I mean, this may change things. I mean, my birthday's coming up.
When is your birthday?
December. I want to make sure, like in December, I've got this down. I want to be able to make sure I say it properly because it may change things, right?
Listen, try every accent, every
Yeah.
language. Oh, wait. He
There we go,
look.
there we go.
I normally say something like, and then another message is coming.
Yep. You want to ride my car, but it's stolen.
Oh, tears are the loop.
Oh my god.
That's like prison talk, isn't
That's
it?
the shit Uncle Jimmy used to say to me.
That's like prison talk. Oh, Jerry.
I
shit.
love it. Tears on the lubricant. You motherfucker. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'm joking. You fit right in here,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
You
that
fit
is
right in here.
Classic. I want.
I just keep having this image in my head.
Yes. But I've got to like cry and sling them back to my butthole, right? Stop, Uncle Jimmy. Hold on. Bling.
Oh, that was great.
That doesn't help me with my
You know what?
birthday.
Hey, Dumble, how did you find us? Because you fit right in.
Oh, the 16th. Mine's the 8th. Right on.
I want to hear how you found us because you never know with Twitch. You know, you put it out
Right.
there. There's so many different categories. There's your name that you know the subject or like the topic that you're gonna talk
Did
about.
you know that if we use tears on the lubricant as our catchphrase, how many people would just join in?
We can change it right now.
Oh,
actually.
I love that fucking shit.
We're gonna change it right now. Edit stream info. Craft beers.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Wait, what do you want to say?
Leave the IPA today.
Oh.
Tears on the lubricant with IPA today. Your tears burn.
I'm gonna get banned from Twitch.
Yep.
There you go. We'll see how that helps. I don't know. To be honest, I don't use Twitch. I use a third-party site to search for stuff. So you search for tears of lubricant, you found us. Stop! You're making my penis more erect. Oh shit! Oh, that's not this kind of stream. But don't leave.
The fuck it's not.
But don't leave. Dude, you're one of us, man. You're one of us.
I heard something funny the other day on the radio. They were talking about, there was these two middle-aged people that were talking, and they were kind of talking about things they like, and they're like, well, shit, we could hook up, because we don't want to live with anybody, we don't want anybody in our house, we don't want to have to do all this stuff. And then somebody goes, well, one guy says, sounds like if you just paid $50, sounds like kind of a hooker deal. And she goes, no, you don't have to pay me. And the other guy says, no, I do. It's the way I keep my erection.
What was that? What would you say that?
The Bob and Tom show.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Bob and Bob's retired.
Yep.
The
he's
Tom and
retired.
Tom show.
Tom's got a big cow heart.
Does he? What?
Yeah,
What?
that's why he's been off for a while.
Who has?
Tom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
I never listen to that show anymore. I turned it on for 15 minutes the other day.
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes all I have. Yep.
Because beyond that, it's a bunch of the repeat shit I've already heard 1,000 times.
Exactly. Yeah, kind of like our show.
But that's why we brought in the Twitch people.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim and Dumble and Tyler, for bringing new material to this fucking show.
Exactly. Yeah,
Which is basically what they're doing, right? They just bring new comedians into the background.
that's right.
Thank you for bringing our new comedians.
Yep. It's been an absolute pleasure to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the numbers to go up because we changed the name.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love it.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Frankly, I was ready to go to bed. I'm glad you didn't go to bed.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad you didn't go to bed. I'm glad you hung out with us. Enjoyed your gay ass brandy. is that what he said he's drinking? Or did he word it different?
He didn't call it gay ass brandy.
Okay.
He called it brandy.
Oh,
Out of a decanter.
Boring brandy.
Out of a decanter.
Hey, no, I'm kidding. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm glad you hung out.
VSOP.
VSOP, what's that?
That's brandy. That's a brand, right?
Oh, okay.
And I think if I ever had brandy, that was probably what it was. And I think that's like low shelf brandy, right? And I don't know shit about brandy. I know scotch and I know beer, and that's not about.
I'm thinking.
Then what is VSOP?
Very
You
soft.
peasant. Well done, my friend. Well done.
VSOP, very very soft something penis. You peasant.
What's the O stand for? Very, very, very soft.
You peasant.
I don't know what the O stand. I can't think of anything.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think I've seen VSOP somewhere in the liquor store or on the shelf somewhere.
Right.
It was too complicated for me, so I just went back to the beer.
Yep. Yeah. It's
This is fun. It's a good time for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Very soft, off-brand.
Off-brand penis.
Penis.
Got it. Like,
Are penises branded?
yeah, he's probably talking about Middle Eastern stuff. That's a little off-brand. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a brand.
Oh, that she's on the shoulder.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shit.
You guys have taken a ride with us and we appreciate it. Very superior old pale. Is that really? Is that serious?
I don't know. I dig this dude though.
Yeah.
I like what he has to offer. Hey, I wanted to just tell you, I'm sorry, John. My buddy John in Liverpool couldn't join in. He's obviously in bed by now, but
It would be cool to get him on here because we can do Skype and
what would be cool is if you private message us some information of how we can reach you, and then maybe do a conversation on WhatsApp or something. That'd be fun.
well. So here's a question. So I know you don't want to share where you're at, but he's in where? Liverpool.
My friend is, yes.
So how are you guys within a half an hour of each other, an hour of each other, 5 hours of each other?
Yeah, how close are you to Liverpool? Is it? Can you drive there? No, fuck, your car got stolen. Never mind.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Can you hitchhike there?
Very
You
superior.
fucking poor bastard. That was shitty.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
You should be ashamed of yourself, man. Poor bastard. Fucking guy gets his car stolen.
Yeah.
You're making fun of him. No, but it would be cool. I'm in Kent Massive Drive. I have a new car, you bastards. That's awesome. You get a new car, it's a massive drive, it's not that big of a deal then. Well, I would just say it would be cool if they were in the same town, if they could meet up at the same pub and then pull up fucking their phones with Skype or whatever and then dump them in here with us. That would be a blast.
Yep.
I mean, because you're definitely...
So my friend hates London, but I think the company he works for is based out of London. So he has to take the train in London. He calls it the L word. He doesn't even like to say in London.
Wow.
So it'd be funny if they were able to hook up somewhere and have a chat with us.
Mm-hmm. Gators 21-0.
Nice.
That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you for that update.
Yeah, thanks, Jim. It would be cool. It would be cool to have both of those guys sitting around talking their freaking...
Well, that because I've hung out with John a couple times now, so he knows who I am, right? He knows my house, he knows everything about me. So that would be kind of fun, right?
Yeah, I think it would be a blast. I walked from London yesterday for charity. Walked from London. So how long of a walk is that? I didn't know walking makes money. 20 miles? Holy shit, dude.
How much money did you make?
Is that like stripper dollars?
Were you the charity? Were you running for your life?
Yeah. But it would be cool to have those two dudes meet up somewhere.
I just feel bad, like we're talking about hookers and dicks and everything else, and he's like, I did this charity thing.
Fucking jackasses. Like fuck all. But I raised a head. So I couldn't. No. 20 miles is a long way. And so that's a good point.
I guess Champagne. Okay, yeah, because I don't know if you're talking London talk or fucking drunk talk.
Yeah, because we don't talk either.
Yeah,
we talk.
We talk.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Because it is cool. It is cool. People can do shit like that.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
But it would be cool. You were talking earlier about like a London or like a British pub, dark, old.
Yeah.
That would be cool for those two, just a couple of those dudes to hang out and
Sure.
and live stream with us.
Yep.
While we're over in the west coast of the U.S.
Because my buddy's fucking hella funny, man.
Really?
Yeah.
And this dude obviously is.
Yeah. Double Donger is fucking hilarious.
So can I pull this link up? I'm gonna click a link.
How funny would it be if you just got fucking scammed and he
Oh shit! Oh, there was my bank account. Oh no!
Is he calling you?
No, he's not calling me. I don't know what I'm looking.
Is that him in the picture?
This looks like Facebook.
Are you in the picture?
Don't share. Okay.
Okay.
Won't
But I
share.
want to know if he's in that picture, so we know who we're talking to.
Please tell me it's not the kid. That makes it weird. That makes it weird, bro. Those are all adults? Yeah, I'm the big tall fuck. All right.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's good to meet you, man.
Now is that who's
Did
that?
you guys all plan to wear the same shirts?
Yeah, and who's next to you? Who are the people next to you? Before I say anything.
Cool.
What do you say?
My senior staff members. So you're the boss? Jim said, that's my bucket list to visit Las Vegas, probably to go to the Booze News convention where Art Man goes to. He does that. He's done that. Is that what it's called? It seems like there was another one like the bar and something festival. Oh, nice. Good for you, man. 45-ish staff. Good for you. You hiring?
Yeah, he's a baller, huh?
Yeah. So Jim's talking about the Booze News Convention. So Art's giving like these like tips on how to get into this festival. It's like one of these like industry festivals in Vegas.
Right. Yep.
Not Americans. No
Right.
Americans. Is that like? Is that like? That's like racist or something, doesn't it? I feel like I'm just kidding, brother.
Yeah, fucking racist motherfucker.
But
Typical mead drinker.
mead. No, he's a cider guy.
Heil ciders.
No, that's different.
No, okay, fucking different racist.
The festival he's talking about, Art's giving like these inside scoops on how to get in to be like an industry person, you know. But it's still just it's still just you get in, but then it's just drunk fest. It sounds like a place we should go.
Right.
Of course, the last couple of years because of the shit. What do you call it? Corona.
The Rona.
I'm actually
The Kung Flu.
Dumble, half German as well, my brother.
I'm actually half German. Well, you know what? It's funny because I am too, because my grandmother actually came over from Germany. I actually went to Ramstein Nursery School.
Ramstein.
So, yeah. So, but yeah. Dankeschön. Bitte.
It's good morning.
Yeah. Nah, fuck it. I didn't say that. I didn't say good morning. I said cheers. You fucking kraut.
All right, let's wrap this motherfucker up.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the shit out of you guys.
Yeah, it's a pleasure
been
meeting you
lot of
guys,
fun.
man. Thanks for drinking with us.
The worst case scenario,
Except for Jim.
like the two of us would be having to talk to each other, and we don't like that shit. Leipzig. That's cool. Dumble, I'm glad you're here. I hope you become a Twitch dude because that's where we end up. I mean, you got followed and subscribed.
Yep.
Whether you liked it or not, because Art gave you a subscription. We'll try to do these more often. It's just hard to get us all together and do the streams. But for sure, follow both on Instagram. I put the Instagram tags in our names if you're an Instagram guy, because that's pretty much where we post most of our shit. Jim, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, Jim, thanks, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Thanks for the updates on the football.
Yep.
And the subscriptions and the bits.
Yeah, follow us and let's do this again. You guys, let's hang out again. Really fun talking to you guys.
He said, send me some PMs. I'd like to rip your Scouse meat. I'm telling you, that would be fun to get those guys in a pub somewhere in the UK.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to get a hold of Double Donger and get those all of those.
That's a different show.
Damn, Dumble. Am I saying your name right? What the fuck? PM me. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, because I want to get some information so we can actually three-way. God damn it! Did I fuck that up too? Shit. So I want you to talk to my buddy John and let's all figure something out because he comes out here every year and he's been really having an issue with our Uncle Joe. Fucking up our borders. I get it. My head's cut off, bro.
But I appreciate you guys.
Yes, we are gonna three-way, brother.
Kenny's head is cut off again. Holy shit, Art. You look like a penis.
Yep. Yeah. Look, here's the deal, man. When you're fucking bald, who gives a fuck if your head's cut off?
I don't really care.
Uncle Joe's. Yeah.
Art, where you been, man? Where you been? Art, you need to recruit Dumble Donger.
Yes, this dude's fucking legit, bro.
Yeah, he's right up. He's like one of us.
He's one of us. So yes. PM us or email. Let's all get in contact so we can figure this out.
Yep. Good time. I appreciate you guys. We had a blast. And we'll try to do it again soon, right?
Yep.
My brother Kenny.
Yep.
Good friends. He likes it when you nerd it up.
Yep.
All right. We're out.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
We're gonna text.
Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and rate the podcast on iTunes and Google Play. Twitter @I'mNotKevinPod.